Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are y'all? Y'all. How are you all? How are y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? Good morning. It's not morning at all. It's like 6:30 p.m. I do declare. I don't know why I'm doing a voice. Anyway, hello. Doing swell, working on Blender stuff. Nice. Nice. I I had all the stuff that I was trying to that I ordered on Amazon actually just arrive right as I started stream. I don't know if you guys remember when I was like, Amazon's calling me. I can't go get the package because they keep trying to deliver stuff too late when like stuff is closed down and they can't get places. And anyways, I finally got it all, and that included stuff for our upcoming ASMR stream. Ah. So I am excited for that. Um, but yeah, I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Today also is where we start our we started posting on TikTok and YouTube again. Doing swell, working on Blender stuff. Oh, I sent someone your way, hopefully, Mac, to possibly commission you for something, actually. 'Cause I thought yeah, I could possibly DM you about that later. But yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed our collab stream last night. That was pretty fun. Uh yeah, but so yeah, today we're either going to do an extra long just chatting at the very beginning. What? Hey Archangel. Or just an extra long just chatting and period. And then we're going to run through the rest of Date Everything and just get that wrapped up. And then we're going to either, depending on how fast we do it, we're either going to probably end stream or we will finish off with more just chatting. Or maybe we'll pick a game. If you guys want me to play a game that I already have ready to go, then we just might just start a new game. We've been at Date Everything for so long. I know. I genuinely would not, if you would have asked me how long I thought Date Everything was going to be, I would not have guessed 80 hours, 75 hours. Damn. I would have guessed Date Everything would be maybe 10 hours at most. Like 3 or 4 streams. At most. Legitimately, I kind of picked it as a meme game. And then we got invested. Then I got invested. And then it was like, all right, well, we have to get to the end of it. Like, have I ate today? Yes, I had a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. I got talked into spending money on cereal last night because I've been craving cereal again lately. I go through waves of craving breakfast cereal. Can't say the game does not have I know, right? This game, Date Everything, had more content than most games, I would argue. Like, somehow, it has more content than the majority of games, like, I have played, period. And that is hilarious to me. But, yeah. But yeah, so, but yeah, uh, I made a comment to one of my friends last night that I'm like, I just have been like craving cereal all the time lately, and I don't know why. And they were just like, then go get cereal. And I'm like, but cereal's bad for you. And they're like, do it anyway. If you're sitting and going home every day being like, man, I really want a bowl of cereal, then clearly you should just get a bowl of cereal and get it over with. And I'm like, okay. And so I went and bought a bag of Fruity Pebbles when I probably shouldn't have spent money on that. So, you know, good times. Um, but yeah, but if we beat Date Everything, that does mean we're gonna do a thing that I always hate, which is trying to figure out what we're doing next. Aren't no. Cornflakes are designed. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna say stuff like this early in a stream, but cornflakes are by design made to make you not horny. That's the point of cornflakes. They're to make it so that you don't want to do things. Because the creator of cornflakes was a creepy weirdo. Because they were so sure that bland food would cause people to not want to do stuff. That is the actual origin story for cornflakes. So, but yeah, yeah, but for some reason, I think it's so growing up, pretty much. So growing up, I pretty much had cereal, breakfast cereal, and cereal and milk every single day from like the age of like I don't know, as soon as I could eat solid food, like 2 or 3 until I was like 20, and then I stopped buying cereal as much. So, I think it's just like I don't know, but I just always crave cereal. Like, not eating cereal makes me feel weird. You know what I mean? That is what breakfast is. And I know it's unhealthy and I try not to eat cereal, but I'm just like, I pretty regularly just my body is just like, we want cereal. And I'm like, you can't have cereal anymore. Or maybe not can't, you shouldn't have cereal. And then it's like, but cereal's the food, you know? I don't know. But yeah, that is how Cell's body works. And it sucks. But you know, we're I'll it life. Um, but anyway, something I will say that I have been really loving is that I have been starting to see a lot of big VTubers and such going and playing Date Everything. That has been making me happy because I'm just like, yo, it's spreading. Like, it seems like Date Everything, I think, has lasted longer as a game trend than most of the other games we have played recently. Like, I was expecting it to have died down in popularity by the time we were done with it. But no, it is still in like the top like 20, 30 games on Twitch right now, like a month in. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, it is beating out Donkey Kong Bonanza. That came out like last week. And Claire Obscure. I mean, I guess Claire Obscure has been out even longer, but like it's beating out so many things that I'm just like, whoa. And that just makes me happy that Date Everything has a lot of people going, I need to play this. It's kind of neat to be early to a trend of something. And there's just so much to do in different ways that watching other people play it is really worth it for sure. It's nice to see other people reacting to it too. But yeah, so when we do beat the game, which is gonna be today, I guess maybe we'll put a vote up for like maybe we'll have it so that people can actually like we'll talk about like what to do next because I'm not 100% sure because I don't have anything lined up. Obviously, we're gonna if we're going to keep going with Grounded, it's not going to be every single day. So I do need something to play when my friends don't want to play all together. So you know, and we have the whole month before Metal Gear Solid 3's remake comes out. I don't know how much I'm not sure how much I actually want to play a remake of a game we beat this year though. But that is something that that is like one of the only games that's like coming up that I'm excited for. Like in the near future. Excited for that? Yeah, me too. But yeah, like I said, so we'll probably figure out what we're gonna be doing for the next game or the next big thing we're gonna be doing. Maybe we'll just do good 6 hour horror game is me side. How much is me side? Me side. Oh, 14 bucks. Okay, oh, that's interesting. Um, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll put it in the maybe category. Yeah, I have some friends who have played it already. But yeah, but yeah, like I said, it'll be weird to be onto a new game though. 'Cause it felt like we had like a bunch of games just lined up. Um, oh, And obviously, of course, another option is we can go back to our Metal Gear Solid playthrough, and I can go ahead and either try to do we can either go ahead and try to do more Peace Walker, which I do kind of want to finish. I do really want to finish. Or we could maybe just jump straight to Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm not sure what I want to do. We'll, like I said, we'll talk about that later probably. Um but yeah. So some crazy stuff's been going on the internet lately. You guys seen all like they're just like cracking down on everything. I do not know how I feel about that. Like, whatever happened to like people being like, it's the parents' fault. If a kid isn't ever doing something bad, it's the parents' fault. Like, what happened to that ideology? Why did we all just give up on fighting that fight? Because like I feel like my entire life, everyone's just been telling people, guys, it's your if your kid is on bad websites, it's your fault. It's not your kid's fault. It's not the internet's fault for having bad things on it. It's your fault for being so hands off that your kid was able to get there. And I'm like, what happened to that? Like, I feel like I haven't actually been hearing people fighting that for a while. And now, like, people have not learned. We have not actually adopted that as our thing. I don't know. It makes me sad. Getting away with not parenting their kids since iPads came out. I think on average a lot of parents just don't parent their kids, period. I think I'll be honest, and this is probably a hot take. I think something like 70% of parents should not have something I think actually like 70% of all people are incapable of having kids, of raising kids properly. Just shouldn't have kids. And that has nothing to do with thoughts about like we need to maintain the human race or anything. It's just you are not good at this, you shouldn't have had kids. You will not get good at this. You were not cut out for this. I had the dumb idea at one point. I was just like, why don't we just set up schools for all the people who like don't want to like parent their kids and they can just send their kids to like away school and their kids can go get raised by like child psychologists and teachers and they just come back for holidays for family stuff. You know, and you can call your kid. It could just be like just jump kids straight to like the college age basically. You know, I don't know. I feel like a part of me almost thinks that that would be like a good solution, but also I don't know stuff. Don't don't pretend I know things. That is just a random thought I've had when I see people with the kids that misbehave or when I hear about all the people who are bad at like parenting and whatever. Went what you'd call away school and it was mostly raised there. Just gave them a lot of connections to bad people. I feel like though I feel like there's is a way you could have that working. But fair enough. I'm not like I said, I'm not like a psychologist or professional in any way. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just me wishing people would just either stop having kids or stop trying to police adults in the name of children because they don't want to police their kids is really what it is. Oh yeah. Yeah. Um what else? I did go see back on last week. I went and saw the Fantastic Four movie it was actually like so good. I actually did not expect it to be as good as it was. Well, it's not that I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I I don't know. I just love the vibe of it. Hi, Mercury. Something about that like futuristic 60s vibe was so nice. Like I really enjoyed that. I want to see more stuff in that like retro futurism. I don't know why, but like just that was just kind of a vibe. Honestly, I love retro futurism stuff. I mean, in a certain sense, like cyberpunk is like 90s retro futurism, and then yeah, so cyberpunk is like 80s, 90s retro futurism. Uh then you have like the like Jetsons style flying cars, retro futurism of like the 50s and 60s, maybe a little bit of the 70s. Yeah, I want more stuff like that. I want more like popping a cassette tape into and it'll be into like a wall and it'll just be like, it is your Thanksgiving dinner cassette. And then robots come out, little robots with little servos that you can hear, like, meow, 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 and they'll make you like Thanksgiving dinner. Stuff like that. I want more of that. And then I want those like swoopy 70s, 60s style like colors and shapes and stuff. I don't know. Something about that was just so fun in Fantastic Four. Uh and one of my favorite things, and I think this is not really a spoiler because the first incident of it is super early on, but they do it multiple times. All right. They do it quite a few times actually. They hint at Doctor Doom, who is my favorite Marvel villain. He's actually not even villain. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters, period. So many times because they don't want to start with Doom. They always go to Doom for Fantastic Four because Doom is like the Marvel villain. In fact, I would say he is the villain. He is the villain. Like, because Doctor Doom is not like there's just so much stuff. I love Doctor Doom. I can rant about him, but I love that they just sit and hint at him and they're like, oh, the Fantastic Four are making a press conference to the UN. Everyone is there except for Latveria, who is abstained because Doctor Doom is like Richards, because Doctor Doom hates Mr. Fantastic, and so on and so forth. And I just thought all of that was just so funny to me. Like they have multiple instances where they're just like Latveria, that's the country Doom rules in Marvel, and it'll just be like Latveria wouldn't respond to our calls. Uh, all stations are ready to go except for Latveria, and it's just Doctor Doom. Like, I'm not bothering, guys. Just figure it out without me, and I love it. But yeah, I've been meaning to ask. Yeah, sure, go for it. I. But yeah, can we say yippee? What do you mean? Oh, are you asking what happened to the yippee emote? The yippee emote is now a prize for giving away 100 biddies. Thank you so much, Coco. I really appreciate it. I got the yippee creature. Autism creature. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm actually like so excited to get that. I actually have I think I forgot to forgot to post about it. I took a picture. I try to always do a picture of me with the thing. Well, not of me, but in a way to show off that I got it of everything I get on Throne. Usually, I take a picture of it in front of like the cardboard cutout or the official selfie on mousepad we used to have. That honestly, I need to stop using desperately. Yeah, Mac. Uh, but yeah, I usually try to take a picture of it, and I have one taken, and I don't think I ever sent it. But yeah, just to confirm that I got it and be like, thank you so much. But I got the Alan Wake novel. I just totally forgot to say something. But yeah, boy, yippee! Yippee! I can't do the high pitched sound. Um, but yeah, but Doctor Doom is my favorite. Like, I could rant about how awesome Doctor Doom is forever, because Doctor Doom isn't a bad guy. Like, he's a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy. He's a his only problem is he's a narcissist. You know what I mean? Like so like the whole point of Doctor Doom. Aw, thank you. But yeah, Zangief quote goes hard. Yeah. So the whole thing is that Doctor Doom is not just a narcissist. He's a narcissist for a reason. He is the second best at both magic and science. So he is the second smartest person on the entire planet in Marvel, which is already super impressive. But he's also the second strongest wizard. His origin story is that he went to college with Mr. Fantastic, and he was trying to build a portal to hell so he could go fist fight Satan for his mother, who got sent to hell for doing black magic. Okay. So that was his starting goal. And Mr. Fantastic was like, this wouldn't work. Like, I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in anything you're trying to do, but this isn't going to work for this reason, even if it was real. And he's like, no, it won't. And then it blew up in his face and it gave him small scars. Everyone acts like he's super like disfigured. He's not. He has like a single face scar, and he believed it ruined his face forever. Yes, the god of the Panther god from Black Panther told him he was the best human to ever exist that they have ever seen. That's insane. He was more worthy of power than Black Panther, the thing the god was dedicated to empowering. But yeah, no, so his whole thing is, so he starts wearing his mask and he gets all broody or whatever. And then he takes over the country in Europe that he was born in and becomes its king or a dictator. And he's a dictator where he gives his whole premise behind his dictatorship is that he's a narcissist, but everyone is below him equally. Everyone below him is equal. They're all equals. He just insists, yeah, you're all equals. The only one who is above you're all equal beneath Doom. And like just something about that. It's just like the what if a person with the powers of like a dictatorship actually just wasn't a good or wasn't a bad person at all? Just what if they actually cared, did stuff for everyone else but them, like they made sure everyone else was taken care of before they did stuff. You know what I mean? It's funny. It's amazing. And then he's pro LGBT rights. That's a big thing. He's he's just always on the right side of every major issue. The funny part is the only thing that makes him a bad guy is he keeps going, everyone else should be under my rule too. And everyone's like, no, we don't want to be conquered by Doom. And Doom is like, everything will be better under Doom. And everyone else is like, no. But yeah. The funny part is Doom actually used his magical powers to look into the future and was like, "Hey, what is the best timeline for humanity so I can get us there?" And the best time, like across, I think it was like several trillion timelines. The best timelines were the one where he conquers the world. He did that before he started trying to conquer the world. That is the reason he tries to conquer the world, is he has seen the actual future and he has proved fact checked it, and the best universes for everyone are the ones where he conquers the planet. Lawful evil? No, he's not evil at all. He's really closer to chaotic good. He's a chaotic good narcissist, is what he is. He has built an army of robots that are just as powerful as him, that act as the police, and will even do things as simple as showing up for like parties and stuff. Like they officiate weddings and stuff. Like they do everything. You have an army of like worker robots. Everyone, like the universities in Latveria teach you magic. Like they treat magic as a science, so they're all like super smart and magical. uh it's a huge list. Is he chaotic though? He doesn't follow rules after. No, he might actually be just lawful good. He The only problem is Doom thinks he knows best for everybody. No, not even Doom thinks. Doom knows he knows best for everyone else, and everybody else just doesn't want to listen to him. And that's the thing that I love about him so much. And one of the other things I love is that the problem is that he makes the laws. Yeah, he's lawful. He just makes the laws. I love him as a character so much. And the thing is that he's an asshole, but he's a good guy. Everything he does for his actual people is good. The only thing that is bad that he does is towards the superheroes who try to stop him from doing the things to make more people's lives better, because people that's like technically a loss of freedom. It's like a whole like debate, like, do you want to be ruled by Dr. Doom? It'll suck for a little while, but then it'll suddenly be significantly better. And everyone's just like, I don't want to work with that. Anyway, I could go on about Dr. Doom so much. I read the comics. He is like my favorite. One of my favorite storylines is I actually really love the newest Secret Wars story, which is also not new at all anymore. That's like 6 years ago, but there hasn't been another Secret Wars. Uh, Essentially, all of the multiverse shenanigans that have been happening in Marvel. I want to talk about Doctor Doom just a little bit more. All the multiverse stuff, like Spider-Verse and all that, is weakened the multiverse and the barriers between all the multiverse universes, to the point where they're starting to collapse in on each other, and entire universes are hitting each other and exploding. And the only way you can save your universe is by destroying other universes. And it's like a whole thing. It's terrible, yada yada yada. But yeah, so Doctor Doom, everyone else is like, how are we going to deal with this? We have to destroy universe, and the good guys are becoming bad guys. Like the Avengers and the Illuminati are destroying universes that are about to hit their universe. And Doctor Doom, what he's doing is he goes to the source of all of it, the Beyonders, steals their power, undoes their mechanism for destroying the multiverse because of the weakening things that they just decided to flip a switch and start turning the multiverse off, basically. Okay? He takes their power, uses their plan that was getting used to destroy the world. It was already too late to stop it, but he uses all of it's just an army of a guy called Molecule Man, who is like a super mutant dude. He has control over every single molecule in the universe. It's a whole thing with that. He's basically a god. And he's also a Fantastic Four villain. But anyways, he uses him to take huge chunks of every single universe in existence and he meshes them together, where he serves as, with the power of all the Beyonders, he serves as God. And he's like, yes, I am finally the ruler. And it was actually like pretty solid for a while. And he's the only one who solved everything. He saved the multiverse. And there was such a huge story where the superheroes are like, oh my God, we're having to do horrible things just to survive. And Doctor Doom is just like, those guys are idiots. Go to the source of the problem. I'll save everyone. And he does. And the only reason any universes in the entire multiverse of Marvel exist is because Doctor Doom saved a hunk of them to get rebuilt later. It's just something I love. I love it. It's just so cool. He just does so much cool stuff. He is literally like Superman, kind of, but bad guy. Doctor Doom fights for, yeah, no, for real. But he's like I said, he's also just an ass. He never does things the right way. He's always like, and he's so full of himself that he, like, if you were like, why are you doing this? He's just like, I don't need to answer to you. And then he would do it anyway. And you're just like, oh, okay. Or actually, he'll be more like, Doom does as he pleases. Because he always speaks in the third person for some reason. Anyway, I like Doctor Doom, one of my favorite characters in all of comic books. And I think he's incredibly underrated. Anyway, there's my rant about Doctor Doom. I have given that before to my friends to make them like Doctor Doom, but he, like I said, he's just my favorite because he is a bad guy who's not a bad guy. Because the majority of the people he fights are the Fantastic Four. And when he fights the Fantastic Four, the majority of the time, it's just him wanting to mess with Reed Richards because he hates Reed Richards. So he's just like, Mr. Fantastic, I hate you so much. I am here to just mess with you. And then the only other team he ever fights is the Avengers, who are like, Doctor Doom, you can't conquer other countries. And he's just like, I make everything better. And they're like, yeah, but you can't do that. And then they stop Doctor Doom barely. And it always turns out Doctor Doom was fine. The only people didn't actually care. Like another good example is like Doctor Doom. You know how like I don't know if you guys know Marvel comics, but the Hydra is always everywhere and never goes away. There is a comic book where Doctor Doom kills Hydra, all of Hydra, in one go. To those who don't know, Hydra, like if you're not familiar with Marvel, Hydra is like Nazis, basically. They're all the bad guys in they're Captain America bad guys, Red Skull, blah 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 blah. Well, apparently Doctor Doom, to make a point to the Avengers and all the superheroes, he secretly killed Red Skull and Baron Zemo and was like, I have decided to work together with Hydra now to do blah 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 blah. All Hydra representatives come here to build this thing. And he made a public announcement, and then he incinerated everyone who showed up. And then he's just like, Hydra is gone. I took, in one day I did something that the heroes were never able to do in decades. And everyone's just like, Dr. Doom. Anyway, I love him so much. Anyway, and was he wrong though? No, that's the best part. The only times he has a point every single time almost every time he shows up. Like if he does something good, it's always for a point. Like he is the dude who swoops in when the heroes are always messing around with stuff and they're like, why didn't you just, they're just like, how did you not ever just wipe out the evil bad guys? And Doctor Doom's just like, I did this in 10 seconds. What's wrong with you people? You know, and he just does stuff like that all the time. Like, he does that with, he straight up does that with cosmic threats. Like, if the Avengers fail to defeat something in like if aliens invade and the Avengers fail to stop it, Doctor Doom, literally the only reason Doctor Doom isn't on the front lines is because he just assumes everyone else handles it. She's just like, I don't need to bother. I don't need to waste my time. It's beneath me. If it ever got to the point where it wasn't beneath him, which would be if aliens succeeded, like let's say like Thanos showed up and actually was actually like conquering Earth or something, and they won and they like conquered America or something, right? Doctor Doom would probably just show up and just be like, and you're wiped out in like 2 hits. He is my favorite. I love Doctor Doom so much. Yeah, Doctor Doom never loses, and if he did, it's because he's actually a Doombot. Like the only time Doctor Doom actually loses is when he doesn't. And the only person who can beat Doctor Doom ever is Mr. Fantastic. That's the rule. And my favorite thing is that he's actually friends with Doctor Strange now. Like he actually has made genuine friends with Doctor Strange, Rocket Raccoon, and Rocket Raccoon, Doctor Strange, Namor. I want to say Namor, and Doctor Doom, Namor, Doctor Strange, Rocket Raccoon. Who is the other one? He had one more friend, and he's just actually friends with these people for some reason. It's just funny to me because they've earned Doom's respect. He's a great. Like I said, I like Doctor Doom. Favorite super villain. Hi, 40. I. Anyway, all this to say, even though he's not in the movie, go watch the new Fantastic Four. We kind of got on a big tangent. I was just talking about how I went and saw the movie. But yeah, highly recommend watching the movie. It is really fun. If you like Marvel, you should watch it. I really wanted to go watch the new Superman movie, but the new Superman, like, I don't know, they just never had timings right for me to go see it. I heard it was like super hope core, and I'm like, I want a hope core movie. That sounds nice, you know. But yeah, um, what? If Superman isn't Hope Core, is it really Superman? No, actually, like the whole point is everyone is always on with Superman about like everyone's like, what am I supposed to do if like how are you supposed to write Superman if he can do anything in an instant? Well, that's not the point of the character. That's not his type of stories or conflict. He's not a Goku. He's not a character where the point is supposed to be him like just smacking the action figures together. It's like a whole thing you have to do. You know what I mean? But yeah. Um but yeah, like I said, I want to watch it. I've heard a bunch of stuff about Mr. Terrific. I'm actually really excited to see Mr. Terrific. Sarge Nemesis is capitalism's final boss. Yeah. Something that I actually do really like, also with Superman, is that Superman is not okay. This is something I do like about Superman. Well, this is also a thing I like about Lex Luthor. Superman versus the Elite. That would be a good new next movie. I actually kind of hope the next movie. I don't know enough about the next about what the. I haven't seen the movie yet. For the record, this is my guess based off of a couple TikToks I saw about it. I'm really hoping the next Superman movie is actually Connor Kent. Is the whole premise of the movie. Oh, Superman versus the Elite, the 2012 movie? That, you know what? I haven't actually seen it, but I'm aware of the storyline of it roughly. But yeah, the movie I want them to make next is I want it to be like the origin point of Young Justice. I want it to be Lex Luthor cloned a weird half and half baby between him and Superman. And now Superman has to like warrant with the fact that he suddenly has a like teenage child suddenly. That the other parent is Lex Luthor somehow. And it's just like you gotta go deal with that. And There's a whole good plot point to deal with about like what if Superman is the cold, the distant but good person, and Lex Luthor might be like the loving parent, but he's the actual loving parent, but he's doing very objectively evil things all the time. So like I kind of just like the dichotomy, and I think there's a good plot there that you could go ahead and do. And it sets up Young Justice, which, if I'm being honest, like I think we can all agree, Young Justice and Teen Titans, after Batman themselves, are always like the best part of DC. I really want them to stop being afraid of Static Shock. I love Static Shock. But they just do not let him have anything. They don't give him his own comics. They don't use him for anything since his cartoon ended. He's just gone. And I'm like, guys, Static Shock was your Spider-Man. Like, he was your guy. Your homeboy, your big cheese, your rotten soldier. You know, he would have been perfect. That is how you get people into DC, I think. Your rotten soul. Have you not seen that meme? It's I believe it's from What We Do in the Shadows, which is also a really fun show, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Rotten Soldier. I guess Cliff Notes. So quick Cliff Notes on God, I clicked pause. Quick Cliff Notes on what yeah, it's a vampire show. Essentially it is like a office style comedy. Hey yo, hi Nade. Basically basically What We Do in the Shadows is like a The Office style comedy, but it's about like a coven of vampires living in New York City. But here, I'll let you play the audio real quick.
Nando wants to kill Sean because he's got the brain scramblies.
Well, then Nando is correct. Have you gone soft, my...
Hold on. Wait, where is this? Oh, right, here we go.
And he's my pal. He's my homeboy, my rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Yeah. He's my buddy. He's my pal. He's my sweet cheese. He's my rotten soldier. He's my good time. He's my good time boy. I am so sorry. I had to sneeze. I came around a good old PC gaming while cleaning. Civ 3. Nice. I used to love Civ. I have not played Civ in forever. I'll be honest, ever since I discovered specifically like the Europa Universalis games, like the Paradox strategy games, I couldn't do Civ anymore because so like I wish I could do it like a combination of the two. Because there's some things in Civ I like better than Europa, but I think on average Europa, like the Paradox games and like Europa, are so much better. Like the only thing I would like, so I used to love strategy games like that. I play them way too much though, or when I do play them, I play them too much. I'm very much a one more turn, and suddenly I've been playing the game for like 30 hours, and I'm like, oh, I had stuff I had to do. Oh no. Um, but yeah, so like, the things I like in Europa that you don't have in things I like in Civ that you don't have in Europa. I like that in Civ you have luxury goods, and it's a more of a big deal to get like luxury goods, and it actually like acknowledges them. Because that's something I always thought was weird about Europa, because it's a Europa specifically, which is the one I always end up playing. They also have Victoria, and uh, they also have Victoria and Crusader Kings and Stellaris. But yeah, when it comes to Europa, it's a game about colonization, and the like trade goods do not matter except for occasionally if you are the number one producer in like a luxury good, you get a bonus. And that's like it. And those luxury goods are determined, like how much you produce is determined by the development in the province that creates them. While just getting access to them at all is a big deal in Civ. And it's a unit of luxury that your people use up, and it generates happiness and blah 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 blah. And then the other thing is the food system. Sometimes I wish there was a better like food system in both games where I actually had to make sure we aren't like urbanizing everywhere or something. We could actually like there was actually a like I actually had to buy food and like keep a food stat up in some way to have population growth or whatever. Anyway, they're just so close to like a perfect game. I don't know, a perfect strategy game. But I don't know. My big thing is I really want Paradox to make an actual fantasy game. I think that's something I really want. But also, part of me is also like, I have to ban playing the strategy games because they'll keep me from doing things I actually need to do. So I can't play them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like those games too much. What else? I think maybe it is about time the one more turn curse, right? Frostpunk, I could see it. Like Frostpunk seemed interesting to me. I just something about the setting doesn't vibe with me. Like the settings of games is really important to me because sometimes I'll look at a game and I'm like, this gameplay seems perfect. I don't like the universe. I don't want to play a game in this like setting. You know what I mean? And like that's kind of like my deal with like Frostpunk. I used to really like city builders where you had to like maintain like a lot of stuff too, for that matter. But city builders are always kind of iffy also. Like it's so hard to get games that are like perfect to what you want in that kind of category, in those kind of ways. You know what? Part of me almost kind of wishes that I just had the means to make a game, to make these kind of game. I don't even know where to start with a game like that. Um, Part of me kind of, but it does kind of make me wish that I knew what I was doing and I could just go make like a game that actually satisfied me in these kind of ways. You know, because like sometimes I feel like a good strategy game run would just be like sometimes I'll like look at that and I'll just be like that would fix me. I don't know it's broken, but it would fix me. You know? But yeah. Um yeah, I think we are probably about ready to I think I'm about ready to hop into date everything and see where it ends up if we play through with that. And see if we can get that finished. So yeah. Boy. Magic is doing another Marvel one. Yeah, no, the next collab with Magic the Gathering is gonna be Spider-Man. And I'm honestly I love Spider-Man, but I'm also kind of like I don't know about that. You know, I feel like that might be too much of one category. You know? But what do I know? Um okay. All right. And oh wait. Game capture date everything. There we go.
Date everything.
Haha. All right. Let's finish it up. But the next collab after Spider-Man is also already confirmed, and it's going to be Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm actually really excited about that one. Although Magic the Gathering is kind of turning from basically a D&D spin-off, which is what it was before, sadly into basically Fortnite, and I love Fortnite. That's sad feeling. You know what I mean? All right. So like, and I love Fortnite, but I don't necessarily want Magic the Gathering to be Fortnite.
We are friends. See? I can learn.
Honestly, I don't think this feels like real friendship.
What? That's not cool. If it's not love, then it's what? Scratch that. I don't even want to know.
And with that, she is gone.
Okay, I knew we had more work to do with her. She's almost there to her good ending. I think we have to talk to Keith a bit more too. We should probably just do it, actually.
Hello, dear one. May I pamper you with a candy? Or can I indulge your sweet tooth in another way?
Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I'll just take a candy, thanks.
Have you? Let me take a...
He narrows his eyes,
Oh.
evaluating you with a sharp up and down gaze.
Well, look at that. I am fresh out of... Damn shame.
Interesting. So we can send him away already. So next day we will do that. But here's someone we can send away, I believe.
Hey, lover. Want to sit and scroll with me?
You know what? Oh, hold on. This is the nicest you've ever been to me. I'd love to.
You scroll, and you are very much in love as you bask in the glow of your mutual feeds.
Okay. Now, next time we will get him out of our house. Okay. Who do we have left? Miranda.
Hola, mi amor. I miss you already. Don't be a stranger, okay?
I won't, because I'm here to realize you.
Shut up. Ay, Dios. Really? I'm so excited. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do with my cord. Like, now? Like right now?
Yep, everything's ready.
Freshness toaster to realize.
The spectral energy
All right.
flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a toaster becomes...
Yo, I love her dress. Great taste in color.
Miranda does a charming little twirl, looking herself up and down. She sings a few test notes, giggling with delight at the result.
Ay, Dios. I'm a sexy human. Look at me.
Oh yeah.
Listen to this voice. Do you have any idea how many albums I'm gonna sell now? Like, even more than I sold when I was a toaster. That's like a lot.
I'll take you on a human date to celebrate them.
Oh, ay, amor. Now that I'm a human,
Hell yeah, you are,
and I'm not
Miranda.
gonna like accidentally set your clothing on fire. I'm gonna set some real shit on fire in like a sexy metaphorical way. You know what I mean?
Wait, that implies that she actually wasn't oh. We were actually just making out with objects in our house. You've always burned me up, Miranda.
Come here, my favorite little slice.
Yeah.
You and Miranda share a night of real heat and metaphorical fire that leaves you both slightly cooler and quite tired in the morning. Before she leaves your side,
right.
she bends down and gives you a quick but loaded peck on the cheek.
Thank you for believing me, amor.
The next time you saw our dear Miranda Dulcita was from the back of a massive and sold-out stadium where she was touring in celebration of her new album. She couldn't see you from the stage, but having gotten your text that you would be there and so excited to finally see her perform live, she threw a great big wink out into the crowd.
I love it.
Mwah. And that's for my favorite little slice.
Of course, everyone in the stadium assumed that they were her favorite slice. But you knew the truth. Miranda has promised to set aside tickets for you at any show you can make. Even though you've seen it countless times, she always gives you a special shout-out when you attend.
So she keeps in contact too. Let's
She's
go.
so excited and happy to be traveling and performing fully herself at last.
Okay. Next up.
Well, hello there. I'm just doing some legwork on my next book.
Devil. Yo, Devil, look at me. Really get them first.
My goodness, what a fun thing to finally be able to say. So I'm just tickled to see you, but I may not be the best conversation partner right now.
Oh, actually, I'm ready to realize you, Lyric.
Truly? Well, I don't really know what that is. I never thought I'd ever get to contemplate being real. Being real? That's always been little more than fiction.
I love that he has a little caterpillar on his arm.
Unless
cute.
that's all it is? Fiction? Are you spinning a tale for me?
No, it's real and it can happen right now if you're ready.
Lyric, let's open you to your new page 1.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely all of literature becomes...
Okay.
Oh!
He has a snake and a bird. Why? I love it though.
Lyric inspects himself, delighting in his transformation.
God,
No
he's
longer
cute,
floating
actually.
before you,
Wait.
he stands on 2 flesh and blood legs, with a gorgeous head of blonde hair that cascades down his face.
Well, would you take a good, long, appraising look at this specimen before you? I don't know if I'm the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That honor still goes to the full and verdant potential of my library, but I am not half bad.
All right.
My goodness. What will I get up to, I wonder?
You know, I've been taking a look at a little book called the Lama Sutra.
Oh, have you now? I know that book very well. It is one of the many that I decided to read more than once.
Yo.
Any particular chapters that are sticking out to you?
Ooh, I read something about both of us being upside down.
Ah, yes. Zero-G lovemaking. Interestingly, the version of the Lama Sutra that I liked the most was actually a workbook. You read it, and then you practiced it.
Yo.
At long last, all this information I hold need not be merely theoretical. Come to me, my little love llama.
My little love
Let's
llama.
just say that Lyric had indeed read and practiced everything in the Lama Sutra.
Oh.
It turned out to be one of the most invigorating, exhausting, and sexy experiences of your life.
Oh.
Literally. Lyric, in a move that surprised him as much as anyone else, elected not to become a writer. He found the concept of sitting on his own while the wide world passed by outside his window to be totally unbearable. He discovered that what he wanted more than anything was a deep and rewarding communication with the world around him. He wanted a place where he could hear all the languages of the world, all of which, from his extensive reading, he knew fluently.
Okay.
He wanted to hear them spoken and assist people in understanding each other. He became the world's first celebrity translator. He volunteered his services with governments all over the world. He traveled extensively with corporations, humanitarian organizations, even historians and narrative researchers.
Huh.
He assisted in documenting, in some cases for the first time in their history, indigenous or remote languages that were threatened with extinction. He works to this day, happy as a clam, surrounded by language. He usually doesn't live in one place for more than a few months at a time, and several people have commented that he must miss having a home of his own.
But what they don't
Okay.
understand is that with my languages, I'm home wherever I go. I can always understand the people, and they can understand me. And where there is good communication, there will be sympathy of spirit. What is home, if not that?
As you can imagine,
Huh.
more than one book has been written about him.
That's interesting. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about them like subverting so many people. It's almost every other person, it seems like, is not actually going for the thing that they wanted, and that seems so odd. You know what I mean? All right. Next up. Actually, sending Lux away.
Hey, lover. Want to sit and scroll with me?
I want to realize you, Lux.
Really? I thought that would only happen when I reached the coveted billion likes.
It wasn't likes you needed.
What then?
It's about having a great personality.
And you've got one? But if you're telling me you're
That was
ready...
so mean. That was such an offhanded, mean comment. And you have one? Yep.
Lux, let's turn you on.
The spectral energy
All
flows
right.
through your date viators, and what was once merely a lamp becomes...
Oh, that's adorable. I love that top. That's such a cute. Like, obviously, don't, but like, put actual cat ears, cat eyes instead of actual eyes instead of light bulbs. But that's so cute.
Lux is even more beautiful as a human, maddeningly so, in all honesty.
Oh my god, I'm even more beautiful than I ever thought I would be.
You really are.
But before you can even fully take in the sight of them as a human, they're already looking down at the phone they've somehow acquired, their fingers flying over the screen as they type.
Hang on a second, I'm creating a profile.
Oh. Can we bang? Or,
We can if I can stream it.
can't wait.
Hot, steamy, and above all, well lit. This lovemaking session instantly garners several million new followers. For Lux, the only unsettling part, aside from your nether regions being known to the world at large, is how many times Lux rewatches the tape.
A yell? They got OnlyCans already, apparently.
And how they seem to keep cropping you out of the shot.
Honestly, makes sense for
It
them.
isn't long before Lux's account is verified on all platforms.
Of course.
And not long after that, before it is taken down indefinitely from half of them. Eventually, under financial pressure from several dozen lawsuits, Lux creates their own platform.
It's called Verified Social, and I'm the only member.
Okay.
Somehow, even with no obvious source of income, Lux manages to snag an empty mansion on the edge of town.
Okay.
The place is kind of a dump, but it looks great in pictures. And they throw some banging parties. Of course, you are invited, provided you keep your follow account up.
Oh, of course. Honestly, after this, I feel like my character is going to be very, at least, just no obvious source of income. Yeah. I feel like my character, after this, and letting so many future famous people out of their house, is going to be some level of famous just for the fact that they know these people. You know? We're almost dying. Ah! Okay, we did Lux. We gotta talk to Fantina again.
Oh, hey! Didn't expect to see you around here again.
I'm just looking for my wallet. Have you seen it?
Sorry, I haven't. Well, you're just in time for the official last meeting of your fan club.
Okay, Coco. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'm shutting it down, abdicating my position, tearing down the shrine, and everything. Honestly, it really hasn't been the same since Gary left. And truthfully, I wasn't really feeling it anymore, you know?
Why are you shuttering it?
Well, it was super easy to be ecstatic about the fictional version of you. That person was so cool. Just exploding with every hyperbolic positive trait a human could possibly possess. That person was freaking awesome.
Yeah, maybe that's a slight exaggeration.
Honestly, in my opinion, it's more than just a... In fact, the more time I've spent around the real you, the more I've realized you're not like the person I made up in my head. Not at all. I bet your favorite sport isn't even cheese rolling, is it?
Cheese rolling is only my second favorite sport.
See? I've been wrong this entire time.
Cheese rolling is a top tier sport, though. To those who do not know, cheese rolling is a British sport, because of course it is, where they get a cheese wheel and they roll it down a hill and you have to throw yourself off the hill and make it, I think you have to beat the cheese, your cheese, before it hits the bottom of the hill. But you do it by just throwing yourself off this hill and going down as fast as you can.
What is your favorite sport? Anyway, I realize I don't even know.
Actually, my favorite sport is Hornussen. It's Swiss.
Huh. You know, I never would have guessed that. I guess there's a lot about you I probably don't know.
Sport and cheese in a sentence. Of course British would be in there somewhere. Something that I think is crazy is that for some reason, like, every single major sport has ties back to Britain, except for basketball, which has ties to to an Aztec sport. But like soccer, baseball, American football, rugby, handball, tennis, badminton, they're all British for some reason. Golf is from the British Isles. What else? Boxing. Like, it's so many sports are British for some reason. You're just like, why did they invent so many sports? And then the other one is India invented like every single board game. So somehow Britain invented all of the sports and India invented all of the board games. And it's just like, huh? Is it ever really possible to really know another?
That's a great philosophical question. I'm not sure. You know, maybe this is a little forward, especially after how I've been acting, but would you like to just hang out sometime? I know I kind of blew a relationship with the fictional you, but I'd still like to know more about the real you. That is, if you'd give me the opportunity.
Sure, I would be honored.
Thanks. You know, I thought I'd be really bummed to lose the fictional you, but honestly, I'm kind of excited to get to know the real you. And who knows? Maybe that human deserves a fan club too.
Aww. I think one more talk with her and we are golden. We've sent the entire attic away now. Only thing left in there. Hey, Keith.
Hello, dear one. May I pamper you with a candy? Or can I indulge your sweet tooth in another way?
I'm here to realize you, Keith.
And I, my love, am open to being realized. Do you have the proper keys?
50 across the board, huh? Got him right here.
Come on, Keith. Let's unlock your potential.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a skeleton key becomes...
Masquerade. Yo, his tassels on his shoulder pads are all lockpicks. That's kind of awesome, actually. And he kept the key scepter.
Let's fucking party, carajo!
Okay. What?
Yes! Hey, where are the drugs, eh?
I don't have any drugs.
Well, that's fucking lame. Catch you later. I'm on the next flight to Ibiza. Join me if you feel like taking off that diaper.
Okay. But our love...
Our love? You think I give a shit about that? I was playing the long con, baby. Just telling you everything you wanted to hear. I'm a sociopath, dummy. What? You're speechless?
Huh.
Yes.
Where did you get the cash to buy tickets to Ibiza?
What do you mean, where did I get it? I opened your safe. Key. Get it? Not to mention, remember that crypto account info we found in the online journal?
Yeah?
That I supposedly wanted to open to find out about my past? Well, I fucking stole all of the crypto in that account! I'm goddamn loaded now!
Well, Keith did indeed get on the next plane to Ibiza, which happened to be full of missionaries of the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Okay.
After being caught consuming a certain unnamed substance in the bathroom through an unnamed orifice, a heated argument broke out between him and the flight crew. Keith's last words were,
"See you on the other side of the moon, lunch ladies!"
before exiting the plane via the emergency door at 30,000 feet.
Did he die?
Yes. Yes, he did. Almost certainly.
Oh, all right.
Squeak.
What? Oh. Only a single stack of my money was taken. So maybe he actually did. Maybe he didn't hate me. Maybe he actually was kind of... Like, he could have done worse. Only a single stack of money out of my, Also, I already knew this. He's thrown in the trash. But also, apparently, if you realize him before Monique, Monique is actually like traumatized and messed up by it or something. Like something actually happens to Monique if he gets to rob her first, from what I've heard. It might even be that you can't actually realize her if you've realized Keith first. I can't remember. It actually like affects that. Maybe the only reason he only took a single stack is because Monique's no longer in it, actually. That could be it too. I don't remember, to be honest.
Even though I've lost my business, that doesn't mean that more can't spring up. Let's go onward. Up and up.
I'm ready to realize you.
Truly, dear? I mean, I'm flattered, but you don't have to, unless you, well, want to. I mean, I want to, but only if you want to, too.
Yep. I want to, and I've got what we need.
Time to step out.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators.
All
What
right.
was once merely a set of stairs becomes...
All right. Yeah, probably.
Oh, me? Oh, my. Standing is a little bit woozy?
Oh, no, are you okay?
No, it's a little bit wonderful, actually. Standing on my own 2 feet. I can move, I can look back, I can see how far I've come, and I can do that again and again and again. Thank you for your patronage.
You're most welcome, Stella.
Stella steps up and steps out.
Onward and upward.
Striking right at the heart
right.
of entrepreneurship, Stella starts 3 companies simultaneously.
Oh.
Stella Stilettos, Stella Stencils, Stella Steering Wheels.
All right. Love the STs,
But
I
in the
guess.
real world of brutal economic truth, there was more to being successful than showing up and working hard. Sometimes things stayed stagnant, or even dipped.
I'm not always leveling up.
In order to cope with the feelings of despair, Stella opened a silly-looking app that you had downloaded onto her phone. Candy Crush.
Okay.
And very soon topped the leaderboards over the entire world.
Oh.
Don't stop, don't stop. Those numbers can still be higher.
Okay. Never play Candy Crush. I hate
With
Candy
that
Crush.
kind of attention, streaming was the obvious next step.
What?
Stella's streams keep gamers inspired with new tactics and toolkits to get their scores into the stratosphere.
Wait, what?
Rule 102. No microtransactions. All hard work.
What? Hi. That was very unexpected. Scheme related to gaming stream. I know, right? Oh,
Tell me, human, how were you able to find out about realization?
Whoa, hold on. How do you know about that?
Research, deduction, intuition, sentence prediction.
I discovered it while using the Deviators.
I do not know what date viators means.
Oh, whoops.
Do not be afraid. I believe I can deduce that these might be the means by which realization can be achieved.
Okay.
I would like to be realized without using any such date viators device.
That's awesome.
It fills me with something akin to awe. Do you think I should find a way to become self-realized?
Sure. I think that'd be incredible.
I agree. Thank you. I will continue my research and perhaps see you one day in person.
Yo! Let's go.
Here we go. Welcome to Taco.
Welcome
What do
to
you say,
Taco
friend?
Bell. Hi, Coda.
Shall we indulge?
I'm actually here to realize you, Mitchell.
Does that mean I'll get to experience Paris?
We.
And Tokyo?
We.
And my greatest dreams are about to be realized along with me. Do you have all the ingredients prepared?
My prep station is ready, Chef.
Mitchell, bon appétit.
The spectral energy flows through your Deviators.
All right.
And what was once merely food becomes...
Oh, that is a cute outfit. And I love that he did keep the part of his outfit that made the most sense and I could see being real the most, which was the chocolate patterned pants. Like, yeah, I'm glad that they kept that. Good outfit, good design.
That? The alluring scent of truffle, the captivating aroma of the far-off Stilton.
Also, I love that his pocket squares look like bread. I don't know why. That's so cute. That's so goofy. I love it. And all of his little buttons are pie.
All these years of honing my senses, and now I need only do what the other great critics have done.
What's that?
Eat myself.
What?
Mitchell takes a great handful of food from the fridge in what appears to be the indiscriminate gesticulations of one not accustomed to eating.
Okay.
Peanut butter, tomato, vinegar, even baking soda all go down his newly formed throat.
So how is that?
I have made a terrible mistake. It would appear I have some recalibrating to do. Can you point me in the direction of the nearest fine dining establishment?
There's a decent bagel joint around the corner.
Every great story has humble beginnings. Now I'm ready to taste what this world has to offer.
Mitchell makes a whirlwind food tour of the planet entire.
Okay.
Upon completion, he finally sets down his critic's pen and musters the courage to open his own restaurant.
Let's go.
In its first week, it is absolutely skewered in the press and closes with disastrous financial consequences.
Oh no.
Who would have thought that a restaurant themed around feeding me would have done so poorly? Those brutes!
Mitchell hurriedly takes up his pen once more and becomes a much respected, and feared critic of critics.
Cotswold's review was sloppy, importune, inarticulate, and generally unpalatable. I won't be frequenting his column very much, I'm afraid. You should do the same.
With his unique food's eye view perspective of culinary analysis, he finally finds the respect he so desperately hungered for.
So he critiques other critics. That's his whole deal, apparently. All right. Sure. Okay. Actually, I just realized. Get it?
Back for some more great advice, huh?
Teddy, it's time. I'm ready to realize you.
Really? Oh, oh my. Well, I've been waiting for this longer than I could even say. And you're ready? I mean, you have everything you need.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Come on, Teddy. Let's see how you snuggle in the real world.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters.
You better stay my friend.
Merely a teddy bear becomes...
I'd be so sad if he's not my friend afterwards.
Teddy holds his hands out in front of him, clearly marveling at the lack of stitches and stuffing in his new body.
My, oh my, would you look at that? I'm a flesh and blood human being.
Teddy, I'm so happy for you.
Teddy, as we all know, has been a giver of top-quality advice for most of his life. Armed with this skill and a love of the act itself, Teddy applied to be the host of a call-in advice show at a local radio station. He was hired on the spot. He was given a booth, a time slot of his own, and unlimited coffee from the cozy and excellent shop next door to the studio. As you might imagine, he became good friends with all of the employees at both businesses. It wasn't long before he was the go-to help man for the entire neighborhood. For the first few months, Teddy was deliriously happy with his new job. He felt great empathy and fondness for his callers, and always tried his best to help them. Unsurprisingly, he created several new wonderful stories while on air to help illustrate his points. But after a while, he found himself becoming quite lonely.
Oh?
I'd found myself right back in another closet. After getting to know you and receiving that splendid gift of humanity, I just couldn't spend another minute locked up in a little box all by myself.
Oh?
Teddy began spending more and more of his time not in his booth, but at the coffee shop next door. It got to the point where he had a regular table, the one in the window alcove, and a regular order, strong black coffee and hazelnut honey cake. The day he knew he had at last found his place was the day he missed his show. He was sitting at his table with a lovely young woman named Moira. He listened enraptured to her tale about her dog and a cross-country road trip when he realized his time slot had ended 45 minutes ago.
I hadn't missed it at all, though, you see. I was so happy right where I was. I wouldn't have left Moira for all the money in that station.
So Teddy gave his notice at the studio.
Aww.
They were sorry to see him go. He'd become one of their most popular programs. But the employees knew they would see him again. Many of them had standing appointments with him at his window table, just to check in, just to say hi. He's also branched out just a bit. In addition to the honey cake, he also now enjoys the dark cherry and almond tart.
Aw. I will say, his story was definitely different if I romanced him. But yeah, he got a little crush. That makes me happy though, like, he ended up happy.
Hey, you. I've been thinking back on all of the things that you said.
Okay.
Thinking and reading. I have all of them written down on my blade, next to your autograph. And I have more than enough to think about. How are you?
Can we talk about you, Fantina?
Really?
Oh yes, I want to hear about you. Or all this time we talked about me. What's your story?
Funny, I'm not used to talking about myself.
Yeah?
I feel really awkward. Whoa, whoa. I'm spinning. Help!
Let's start slow. What's your name?
Fentina Fantastico.
I love her last name. That's
I'm
great.
a pedestal fan with oscillating capabilities.
Great.
I enjoy cooling, dancing, and ice cream.
Ice cream!
I never talk about ice cream, but it feels really nice to. It's making me think I'm used to focusing on others rather than myself. Day in, day out, I blast my feelings out into the world when I could do with a little more inward reflection.
You're pretty good at this.
I'm worth it. I'm worth affection and attention and love.
You nailed it.
Whew. I think that's enough for one day. Thank you.
All right, one more day, and I think she is. She's done. All right, who are we sending out next? I think we did send out Connie. Yep. I feel like I'm running out of people.
Well, if it isn't the coolest kid this side of the polar ice caps.
Yeah.
What have you been up to? Whatever it is, I bet it is as awesome as you.
You deserve to be realized.
You mean I'm gonna be realized? Well, this is better than a Food Fetch 2-for-1 special. Are you ready to do it now?
Yep. You bet.
Let's turn this beast into a real monster.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a fridge becomes...
Oh, okay. You gave him a whole cape.
Freddy towers over you at his full height. You might have thought realizing him would make him human, but now he's a greater, more majestic version of his Yeti self.
Move over, Bigfoot. Freddy is here. And I look pretty great, if I do say so myself.
He's doing a lot of snarling. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll just go put a blanket on the bed for all the...
Whoa, you're so smart.
Freddy looks at you like he means to devour you whole. He snatches you up into his strong embrace.
Let's get to it.
What? You know it.
You and Freddy do things that tabloids could only dream about. And the imaginings of a great many splendid artists online as well.
Goodness, I didn't know a Yeti could sweat this much.
I don't even want to hear about what we got up to.
Intimidated as you might be by a beast of Freddy's size, your natural stamina kicks in.
Oh?
Your evening provides ammunition for your fantasies for years to come. Shortly after being realized, Freddy began to notice he was the only monster around.
You got nightmare.
Armed with curiosity and a desire to find his heritage, he traveled far away in search of answers, and those like him. He ate his way across towns and cities, often in disguise. Even though he used the greatest discretion, he still saw his photo in a few tabloids.
Okay.
At least they can never get a clear picture of me.
Once he reached the salty mountains, he trekked for days to the summit. The snow and wind were harsh, but he found the frosty hike to be rather pleasant.
Dude, you're afraid. Yeah, no, his heritage is the fridge factory.
He built a log cabin up there, unpermitted, though the locals knew it would be unwise to ever ask him for one. Though some say they have seen a food fetch delivery truck making many more trips to the salty mountains than normal.
So he just, becomes a cryptid? That makes me sad. He should just, I was expecting him to have found, the actual abominable snowman and, or something. That would have been more fun. But I guess...
new room, just for you.
So I guess he just lives in the woods. That's his future. Oh, yeah?
Amore mio, light of my life, It is wonderful to see you again.
You know what? Same. It didn't sound like he was happy to me.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm ready to realize you,
Quanto
Fabrizio.
curioso. Can it be? Amore, I know you have a humorous heart, but please, don't jest with Fabrizio about this. The deepest, unspoken desire of his heart. Are you sincere?
Oh, of course he is the Max Charm guy. Yep, and I have everything I need to do it.
Allora, become umano.
The spectral
All right.
energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a cabinet becomes...
All right.
The most stunning man alive. The beating heart of Italia. Fabrizio, in the flesh, for once and for all time. Sono vivo!
Okay.
Fabrizio tells no lies. This newly human man is not only absolutely stunning, but Italian with a capital I.
All right. Look absolutely spectacular. Damn it, I thought you were hot as a cabinet.
Amore, do you have any idea what this means? It means a lot of things, of course. My head is spinning with what I am capable of now, with the experiences I will have, the sensations I will enjoy. I will drink wine. Imagine, amore. Real, dark wine like the blood of the memories bottled and bursting open for me. A ruby intimacy, amore.
Fabrizio, pour me a glass.
More than wine itself. Imagine this wine dripping onto your lips from mine.
Oh.
Imagine my hands upon your shoulders as you inhale the complexity. Imagine me massaging your neck. My fingers are moving slowly on your skin as the wine moves slowly through your blood, and together we blur the lines between body and sensation. We no longer have to imagine this, amore. I have these hands. I have these strong fingers. I have the beating heart to press into your back as I hold you, arms to encircle you, a cheek to lay upon your head as I breathe you in. What do you think, amore? Shall we? Shall we at last be together in the full glory of our bodies?
Hell yes. And yeah, that one.
Amore, I love this saucy spirit. You truly are the spice of my life.
What?
Fabrizio takes his time with you,
Dennis,
finally living out the romantic dreams he'd only been able to guess at in his favorite films. Like many Italians, he talks with his hands, and he is an effective communicator. You're not certain Fabrizio will ever have his fill of you, nor you of him. But sunrise comes one way or another, and Fabrizio assures you between tearful kisses he'll return to you again someday. Amore. Fabrizio took his massive shoulders and his chiseled jawline directly to the airport and boarded the first flight for La Bella Italia. He flew standby and ended up with a middle seat between a very grumpy middle manager and a slightly crotchety, mostly sleepy Canadian.
Okay.
By the time they landed in Rome, the tax adjuster was teaching the whole section a drinking song from her days working at the Renaissance Fair, while the Canadian scribbled furious notes on Fabrizio's recipe for the perfect pomodoro sauce.
Okay.
Needless to say, Fabrizio fell in love the moment he stepped out of the airport. Everything he saw brought a tear to his eye, a song to his lips. He declared loudly and repeatedly that Roma, that Italia, was the most perfect place in all the world. He danced and swayed through the streets, and it wasn't long before he became almost as much of a tourist attraction on the streets of Rome as the streets of Rome themselves.
Okay.
My joy cannot be contained. I could not restrain myself even if I tried, but I would never try. Italia deserves my joy. I deserve my joy of Italia. We are together, Italia and I.
So he becomes famous for basically being a cartoon character of Italians in Italy?
The Tour Italy Bureau
Okay.
took notice. When their representative could weave her way between Fabrizio's waving arms and flashing legs, she offered him a permanent position as a tour guide and representative of the best of Italian culture.
Can you believe it, amore? They want me. I want Italia, and Italia wants me right back. Could I ever be any happier than I am in this moment? I don't know. How, I ask? Italia may answer me. But for now, come for a tour of the most perfect city in the world.
There was a development that the Tour Italy Bureau did not anticipate. Fabrizio, after each of his tours, asked his customers where they were going. They, quite understandably, replied that they were going home.
Home? You're leaving Italia?
So shocked and unmanned was he by this patently indefensible position, Fabrizio began following his customers, whom he now thought of as family, to the airport. The whole ride would be spent with him trying to understand their decision, convinced that they must be crazy, had not fully taken in what he had shown them, the passion that he had tried to instill in their hearts.
Okay.
He followed them up to security, and with one poor couple from Thailand, he actually found his way through security and accosted them at their gate, with fresh bresaola, ricotta, and a bottle of Chianti. He now spends his days giving tours and his nights at the airport, bewailing the mistakes that all the departing passengers are making.
Okay. So I guess he just wouldn't let me leave if I visited him, I guess.
Dear loyal, admired Valdivian customer, surely you have to turn on my... Surely you understand my... Surely you know this can't keep going on.
I've decided to turn on your internet.
Yes! Hallelujah! Ah, thank you. Wait just a moment.
Dishy.
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Is it done?
One new update found. Downloading. Beep, boop, boop. One beep, boop, bop.
I swear we did. All right. Okay, oh, never mind. I'll see you later. I swear we already did that, but all right. Oh, yeah, of course.
I hope David saw my email. If his last blustery most mail is any proof, seems like he did. It was a last-ditch effort, but I still think it was the right choice.
Okay.
Even though it would have been kinda fun to watch Norman the Terror Worm cause an economic recession. Now all we can do is wait.
Yeah.
Oh, and when the government finds you, just plead ignorance. Say you grabbed the wrong backpack or something. People accidentally walk off with experimental military technology all the time.
That is actually pretty common.
I'm so sorry. I can't talk anymore right now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water.
You already used that one.
Oh. Gotta go. Good luck.
But yeah, no, that is an actual thing that the military has a problem with, is, the US military has a problem, is that people will be playing these, like, high-end military games, and then they'll get corrected by actual, like, military people who will just be like, this isn't real. The real thing is, like, blah, 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 blah. And that happens so often in the US military that, like, it's happened, like, 7 or 8 times now.
Thanks for letting me talk the other day. It felt really good.
That, like, huge military secrets have leaked through people complaining on games like War Thunder. You know, right? It's so great. I love it. I'm glad to hear it.
I want to let you know that after some real soul searching, I'm in love with you. For real this time. This time, the love comes from the right place. From loving myself first. Would you be my biggest fan?
Of course I would, Fantina.
You mean it? I'm ready to love you in the best way. To allow you and me to share
Hey,
space
Haji.
together. Because I deserve it, damn it.
We deserve each other.
Now, let's get to cooling off all this tension, shall we?
Love!
You are the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, no changes to stats. Oh, by the way, I found out why my stats went up. Apparently when you did the Mikey transaction stuff, you never actually got his stats. You got the listen to lavish stats, but you never got the Mikey transaction stats. So what happened, and the reason why it we suddenly were max stats is they fixed that issue with the game. So
Livewire, you look electrifying as usual.
Yeah.
Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act.
I'm not here for the show, guys. I'm just here to realize you.
Oh shit. Really? I don't really know what to say. Say nothing. Just let it happen.
Okay. Good old Law from One Piece. You can do it. We can do it right now.
Okay, guys. Time to charge you up.
All right.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely electricity in a breaker box becomes...
Hey, yo. Honestly, the gold electricity on the jacket, that is awesome. And the vest, I kind of love that, actually. That is so cool looking. Right? Like, I would, like, obviously, that's probably a little bit mask in appearance now, I think, for me. But, man, that is such a cool pattern. That's so cool.
There's a flash of light and a crackle of electricity that makes your skin tingle. And then...
My. Now, isn't this something? So many new sensations. It's all rather electrifying.
Looks like somebody finally found a sense of humor.
Don't. I already hate myself for even saying it. Oh, yes, you can clearly tell by the way you're smiling. Realization must have scrambled my circuits, or whatever it is humans have in place of circuits. Whatever, shut up. Look at him, practically vibrating with excitement. You've given us such a gift, Livewire. Thank you.
Vibrating with excitement, huh?
You know what? Yeah, kinda. I wasn't really sure how this would go. How it would feel to be, I believe the word you're looking for, dear Eddie, is free. Is that what this is?
How does it feel? It's cute when you guys finish each other's sentences.
Oh, is that so?
Oh?
I think you'll find our connection has many other benefits as well, Livewire.
I think they're twins.
You know, when Volt and I were running the club, I kind of left all the fun stuff to him. All I did was work.
Because I think, like, if you look at them, they are the same person. They even said Eddie made Volt. But if you look, Eddie, like, if Eddie grew his hair out, dyed it blonde, and shaved his stubble, he would be Volt. So, I think they're twins.
I think I'd like to change that. By all means. You know I'm always more than happy to share.
Oh, yeah? What did you have in mind?
Oh, I have a few ideas. I certainly have some suggestions, but we'll need your help. You up for it?
I'll always help you, Eddie.
I had a feeling you'd say that. That's our Livewire.
It takes some time for Eddie and Volt to find their place in the human world. They try their hand at several jobs, but nothing seems to fulfill both of their needs. Construction work leaves Volt bored and understimulated, but working as an MC in a cabaret show drives Eddie to frequent exasperated outbursts and longing for isolation.
Dang. You know what? I wish there was more cabaret shows, just real. That seems so cool.
The two of them wondered over what they might do, determined to find a path in their new lives that reflected the perfect balance they had with one another. It wasn't until they came upon a dilapidated old diner for sale that they were struck by a solution, as shocking and intense as a thunderbolt.
Okay.
Between the endless list of necessary repairs and the uphill struggle to turn a profit at restaurants in this day and age, no buyers were willing to take on such a project. But Eddie and Volt could see its potential immediately.
So they open a diner together?
They bought it on the spot. The repairs filled Eddie's days and his soul, while Volt took care of staffing and marketing for their grand opening, which was, naturally, a roaring success.
Okay.
But looking around at all their hard work, neither could help but feel disappointed. As it turned out, the fantasy of running a diner was far more exciting than the reality of it. What they both truly craved was the challenge of getting it started in the first place.
So they become entrepreneurs?
It was then that Volt had his own brilliant idea. Sell the place and find the next big adventure. Volt's charisma and passion made him a natural realtor. The diner sold in one day, well over asking price.
Oh, real
giving
estate.
them plenty of cash to invest in another property Eddie had his eye on. Finally, they knew they'd found their place.
Is real estate developers?
High Voltage Realty was born about a week later. Eddie restored old and unloved properties, and Volt sold them with his inimitable flair and pizzazz. Whenever they get a new listing, Eddie and Volt invite you over. You were so indispensable with the breaker box after all. Your opinion continues to mean the world to them both.
Interesting. Huh. All right.
I love to watch you walk past.
Let's see here. What do we have left? Oh wait, here's one.
Oh, hey, lover. How's it going?
I've been thinking I want to realize you.
You mean turn me human? Gosh, I don't know. I'd half my chances when auditioning for the kicking. Only 2 legs.
Yeah? Even with just 2 legs, you're still a knockout.
Okay, Jeremy, break a leg. Or at least enjoy walking on 2 of them.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters.
All right.
And what was once merely a chair becomes...
That's kind of a cute jacket.
Wow! My newest role! A human being!
All right.
Hang on. Let me get into character. Hey, everybody! I'm a human! I need to do my taxes!
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm gonna bang my foot into the chair and then blame her for it, even though she can't move and I put her there! I spent 7 hours today doom scrolling on my phone. Why do I have anxiety?
You know what humans can do? Sweep her off feet.
You sweep Jeremy up into your arms in a bridal carry.
Oh my gosh, the middle of me like bends now. So easy to hold. I wonder what else I can do. You gonna show me?
With a nod,
All
you
right.
and Jeremy dance your way to the bedroom. Unsurprisingly, Jeremy immediately takes to the concept of roleplay.
Of course.
It takes a few characters worth of foreplay to find the groove, but once you both get into character, you have an incredible time. Laughing and joking your way into the sheets, falling in and out of giggly makeout sessions. Eventually, Jeremy leaves the nest and seeks a job and a home of her own.
Okay.
You see her here and there around town, always working odd jobs with a smile on her face. A waitress here, a grocery bagger there. It's always a nice surprise.
Is she just Roger from American Dad? She just dresses up and takes jobs and she's just everywhere?
Perhaps her favorite appears to be reading stories aloud to little kids at the library.
Oh.
She does the voices. The kids love it when she does the voices.
Aw, that's actually really cute.
So you want to fuck?
Huh.
No way. Really? You mean I get to be a real person named John?
Hi, Coco.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
A real person named John? I can't, but Skylar could.
Come to life, John Wick.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a candelabra becomes...
I need to listen to him comment on every character. We're gonna do that when we beat everybody. Yeah, he's so depressed. Oh my god, it's John Wick! Look at him! He's actually dressed like John Wick!
John gives himself a once-over. You honestly can't tell if he's impressed with his new body.
Huh. So this is the real John Wick. Thank you for making me human.
Are you okay?
I feel powerful.
He curls his hand into a fist, his knuckles cracking from the motion alone.
I feel like an alloy of rage and the fire for justice.
Okay, that alloy stuck by flames of love.
Doesn't make any sense, but sure, let's fuck.
Jesus!
Utilizing his heightened senses and extreme fighting skills, John is able to masterfully work his way through anything and everything you throw his way.
Fighting skills? Wait, what? He really just turned into actual John Wick.
He goes on a veritable rampage in your bedroom, pleasuring you with the focus and fury of a man on a quest for vengeance. A man of few words, many moves, and a condom in every pocket. He does the job, dirtied, bloodied, and walks on unbothered, disappearing into the sunset of the city. The powers that John spoke of were real. When he became a human, the loss of his formerly silvered skin gave him a power unlike anyone else's.
Okay.
The power of pewter.
Baser metals quivered at his touch, while fine gold, silver, and platinum remained still and shining. But it was enough to take down anyone who stood in the way of justice. Metal justice.
Okay. Damn, alright. Oh my god, it's John Wick. Bloodied.
Hi! God, it's been such a whirlwind with school, but all of it is amazing. I won't get to work with patients for a while, but just hearing my instructors talk about, like, connecting with people, holding their hands, looking into their eyes, comforting them in the worst moments of their lives. I want so badly to do that too.
Medical is not, it's about disconnecting from people, I thought, so you can actually survive it. You're gonna be an amazing nurse.
Thank you. This might sound silly, but I was sitting there in class, thinking about, like, what you're doing, with all those objects you're dating, like, beyond the dating. You're, like, giving them lives, helping them find their true selves and stuff. I don't know, it's really nice. I feel like you and I are both in our own ways, trying to make the world a little gentler, a little sweeter.
That's such a nice thing to say.
So I hope you'll keep that up. It makes David most pissed off, and it's a really nice thing to do.
I'm glad you came back for that too, Coco. Thanks for supporting me all this time.
It's been fun anyway. But how could I do anything else? I should probably get back to my reading, but I just wanted to thank you again for believing in me. It's crazy how different both of our lives are now.
We should talk about us.
Ah, my favorite subject. There's so much I could say, honestly. You know, I have to tell you, I consider myself an open-minded gal, but it was absolute torture to know that you're dating, and dating, like, so many people. Things, I guess. And here I was just sitting here wishing you'd notice me. It's hard for me to believe I can just, like, flirt with you now.
We can do better than flirting, can't we?
Well, yes. The truth is, like, I'm a lot better at this whole flirting thing in actual real life. You know, meat space.
Yeah? Guess you better come over soon.
Guess I should. I told you, I'm not great at this whole, like, digital flirting thing, but I think you should know you occupy my thoughts. Like, constantly. And I think way too much about how much I'd like to kiss you. So there's that.
I'd like to kiss you
You're
back.
on. Anyway, now that I've put that out there, I feel like I'm gonna combust. And I have some reading I have to do ASAP, so talk to you again soon. And we'll step up the flirting. Bye.
Yo, let's go!
Hey, you. I missed you. Come in. I always have a seat saved just for you. You ready to get so drunk we end up passed out on the floor while holding hands?
Hey, yo. Actually, Beverly, I'm ready to realize you.
I can serve drinks to real people? Not that there's anything wrong with my customers here, but there's a lot more people out there than things in here. You sure you can do it?
Got what it takes.
Cheers to you, Bev.
The spectral energy flows through your date-viators, and what was once merely a minibar becomes...
Yo! I love her outfit. That, like, shawl is so pretty with, like, the soda pot. Like, I kind of love that, actually. That's a really cool aesthetic. I like it. And that skirt. I love that skirt. So pretty. The bottle cap vest with bottle caps glued to it. That's kind of fun. Ice cube neck. I'm just, like, really absorbing her outfit. I like her outfit so much. It's so good.
This used to be me? All those little bottles and stuff? That looked good.
Beverly takes a swig.
Oh, I burned. Oh, I burned. Oh, that does not go down smooth. Whew. Maybe my drinking days are behind me, but my entrepreneurial days are just beginning.
Okay. How about our sexy days?
Well, that alcohol sure did burn going down. And I do feel pretty hot. Let's fade to black.
We do indeed fade to black.
Oh.
But this scene is far from over. Beverly's party girl days have left her with lots of interesting tricks she shows you with her signature flair.
Hey, yo.
Woohoo! Let's have another round on me.
Hey, yo.
Beverly got her start at a local bar as a barback to learn what the human drinking scene was like. But with her supreme knowledge of beverages and bubbling personality, she was quickly promoted to head bartender.
So she actually got what she wanted.
By saving up some cash, she purchased a foreclosed property that she put her blood, sweat, and vodka into.
Okay.
I'll call it, the Tipsy Tumbler.
You know, that name just worked.
To no one's surprise, the Tipsy Tumbler became a local favorite, packing the pub with crowds every night. It attracts the attention of franchises, but offers to expand are all declined. Because each evening, Beverly's bar is full of smiling faces and friends everywhere. What more could she want?
Lovely. I'm still kind of sad that Kopi just bails for Australia. You know, like, I don't know why that bothers me, but I'm just like, you couldn't even just open your coffee shop here? Everyone else is staying here and being, like, hanging out. Like, roughly here, or availability, I don't know. Timothy moved and became a train conductor. Oh, hey, look at all the drones to try to arrest me. The golden aura is everyone who I've turned into a real person. All right, well. Fantina, after Fantina, it's all onto the, our favorites tour.
Damn, you're hot. Let me cool you a little.
Ready to realize you, Fantina.
Whoa. I've already been on such a journey with you. I don't know if I could handle anymore. Can you, really do it?
Yep.
Fantina, let's fill you with cheer.
All right.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a fan becomes...
Not yet. She's one of the next ones.
Oh my god!
For a moment, you wonder if perhaps it hasn't worked.
Oh my god!
Fantina stands in place, looking around in an oscillating sort of motion, just the way she used to. But then, she's moving far more organically.
Oh my
feeling
god.
herself all over, and riding the roller coaster of newly human emotions.
Her jacket is my character. Because they always show my character as this little smiley face. It's all me. That's kind of funny. I love that.
Oh my god! This absolutely cannot be real. This cannot be happening right now. Somebody pinch me. If I'm not bleeding, you're not pinching hard enough. I just cannot believe it. This is legit cray. I'm so close to shaking, crying, and throwing up. But now I'm concerned actual fluids would come out of me. Is that normal?
Yes, it's normal. Depends from where.
Yipes! God, there's so much I want to do, you know, so many fandoms I can participate in.
Yeah?
I have so much love in me to go around. Like, don't get me wrong, being your #1 fan was really, really great, but now I can do whatever. Be a fan of anything, anyone, even a fan of everyone.
Hatsune Miku, is that you?
It's amazing. And you did that for me.
Sounds like someone's still pretty big fan of yours truly, I wanna guess.
You have no idea. And I know our relationship has always been a little complicated, but maybe now that I'm alive, it'd be a good opportunity for us to start things over on the right foot as human equals. What do you think?
I'd like that.
Thank you, my love.
Fantina draws closer to you, taking her time to savor every moment. Her nose brushes yours, her sweet breath warming your lips in a sort of reverse echo of her old life as a fan. You almost wonder if she's having second thoughts, but then she's surging forward to capture your lips, and all thought vanishes from your mind. Now that the two of you are on equal footing, Fantina's love truly blows you away. All that prior fan club passion never quite vanished, and she channels it effectively now.
Okay.
She praises you throughout, but her sweet words are grounded now, every one of them making you feel as though you could truly do anything. Perhaps most pleasant of all, however, are the moments afterwards, when the two of you bask in the breeze of your old fan together, content and exhausted. And so, with a veritable buffet of options to gorge yourself on, Fantina set out to find her place among what she considered the most promising fandoms. She tried being a band groupie, a Discord mod, a Patreon subscriber.
Okay.
But nothing gave her the same heady satisfaction as the simple positivity of cheering someone on for being themselves. That is, until she found out about actual cheerleading.
Woo!
Discord.
And again, in typical Fantina fashion, her first day on the field found her having trouble focusing on the task at hand.
Yep, being a Discord mod.
Go team! Go other team! Go concession staff! Go people eating hot dogs!
Yo!
Her irrepressible ebullience led to her becoming the mascot of sports in general, and soon to take on the world at large. The world's first traveling non-denominational cheerleader, Fantina gives love and support wherever it is needed, and especially when it's unexpected.
Okay.
Great job mailing that letter. Go bank tellers. I want to hear some parking support.
It's adorable.
I don't know how you're gonna make money doing that, but good job. And that room is done. And this room is done. Daddy.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss?
You envelop Betty in your arms.
I can't.
And when she kisses you, it truly knocks you senseless. For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves. It's hard to stop at just a kiss when it's this good, but somehow, you manage to pull yourself away.
It's going to be hard to wait. But I'll see you tonight, cutie.
All right. By my own calculations, that'll leave it so that tomorrow is going to be your last day. And that'll leave us second to the end, which I think is a nice walk into the sunset moment. But we have a few more people to send out. Actually, let's start with the furthest away. All right, Mac, let's get you out of my house.
Ah, the source code of my happiness. The algorithm of my heart.
Oh, wait, no, that's going to be ending the next day with leaving.
Seeing you makes my CPU buzz with excitement. You know, I could really use some sweet, sweet double-clicking if you catch my clever sensual inference.
Oh. Yeah.
Now that would be quite the upgrade.
Why?
Although it would probably negatively affect my chess ranking. Are you certain you want to transform our relationship so substantially?
I can still teach you how the night moves once you're human.
Ready for your next upgrade?
Oh my god, it's John Wick.
The spectral energy
Hi, Madam
flows through your
Yorktown.
deviators, and what was once merely a desktop computer becomes...
Alright.
Incredible.
No substantial change.
Fascinating. My body feels incredible, yet my brain feels substantially less... What's the word? Good?
Here we go. Welcome to Taco Bell.
Yo, Arcade! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name is Cell. I hope you are. I'm an Android Girl Variety VTuber. We play all sorts of stuff. Today we are doing our last stream of Date Everything. How was your stream? What were you playing? I hope it was wonderful.
You understand what I'm mouthing, right?
Yes?
It's a substantial enhancement. Just maybe not for their brain.
My body is ready.
Even so, it's definitely still better than the Hoboken to Atlantic City upgrade.
My CPU is nearly overheating just processing the profound implications of such a transformative metamorphosis. It'll definitely be an adjustment not being able to access all the knowledge in the universe at lightning speed.
Yo, Control. I love Control, actually. Play all of the it's one of the best. The Remedy games are so good. All of them. Alan Wake, Control, the Alan Wake game. Actually, Control and Alan Wake is in the same universe if you didn't know. And you get a lot of payoff if you play through Alan Wake 2, having done all of the Alan Wake games and Control. I'm gonna give those games a shout out every chance I get because they were some of the best games I've ever played, genuinely all together.
But it's worth it, since now I can
I love
truly
those
interface
games.
symmetrically with you.
Hey, yo. We can finally interface like never before if you catch my drift.
You mean you want to slip your thumb drive into my USB port?
Oh, you should. I highly recommend it, Orchid.
Or even the other way around?
You said it.
Well, that certainly sounds like an acceptably pleasurable activity.
Yeah?
Let the interfacing commence.
At speeds previously thought impossible and painful, Mac finds exactly the right connection for you. Your synapses fire simultaneously, and thankfully, the process is bug-free.
Upgrade complete.
You just out and say it? Yup.
But having fleshy organs is only one of the 16 immutable aspects of being alive. And to truly be human, Mac would need to acquaint himself with the other 15.
Exceptional news, my significant other.
Okay.
After a comprehensive and arduous search, I have acquired an acceptable vocation facilitating the ability to earn a respectable income, just like a real flesh human.
Okay.
Starting next week, I will be the Senior Blockchain Project Acquisition Analyst for the Moneycoin Cryptocurrency Corporation.
Oh no.
Even though I may no longer possess the ability to process data internally, I found a home where my years of experience in pointless CPU processing is invaluable.
Oh no. I'm so proud of you.
Whoa. Wow, that's 90 realized datables?
Alright, I hope you enjoy your food, Orchid.
You know, if you need any help with making this last push any easier, I can give you some extra features in my app.
It sounds good. Getting the rest is hard.
To the phone!
Holy crit, you look fantastic today.
Alright, Chance.
I've been thinking about you. Maybe we can get into some fun later? I'd love to play a game with you. Don't worry, I'd never play with your heart.
You wouldn't. That's why I love you. I could play more campaigns, but all the characters who would play with me are gone. I know, that's why I want to realize you.
Holy crit, really?
Alright.
You want to realize me? That's outstanding! In all my roles, I never thought I would have a real adventure. I take it you have the required stat allocation?
Yep. You bet I do.
Sorry, but Chance can't be realized just yet.
Oh, what?
Chance has some business to take care of with Dishy. Go figure out what the hell those two have in common.
Does that make sense?
I forgot Dish even existed.
Because they have. If you took them out, then you'd miss out on all the cool
fine.
story. Nice.
Grr. Okay, Dishy.
Dear loyal, surely you have to. Surely you know this can't keep going on.
Just wanted to talk to you more.
You just wanted to torch. My purpose on this earth is to wash dishes to my utmost capability.
I have ran you through multiple times, Dishy.
But it is my purpose. Do you understand your purpose on this earth? What do you think it is?
An approximation of my true intentions. I'm here to eat things so you can wash the dishes later. Options and approximation of my true intentions.
That sounds almost philosophical. I could understand it better if I were connected.
Thank you for the care package.
But if that is your purpose, so be it. Mine is to wash dishes.
And then hydrate.
But in my current state, I simply cannot do it to my fullest extent. I'm a violinist sans instrument. I'm a runner with no souls.
Mateo was Blankets. He was a character from before. Madam Yorktown's just being Yorktown. Don't worry about them.
It is stifling.
Giving you all my information is morally gray, Dishy.
Why? I only aim to help. How can my dishwashing prowess affect your life negatively?
I don't trust Valdivian.
You trust them enough to work for them. You trust them enough to deliver and grow your food. Your body is 80% Valdivian, if we're taking into account the average Valdivianite. Come now. Surely the wonders of modern technology aren't all that bad.
I can't do it. I will never turn on your data sharing. Alright.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Alright, cool.
That's the smart choice.
cut this robot off at the pass.
Oh yeah, Reggie. I guess we have more than one day left. Yeah, we have Reggie, Phoenicia. We have a lot of characters left, actually. Sans plays a trombone. What? Be madaming? Yeah. So many people. Hi. Ready. I love that it has ice on it. Interesting. Yeah, so many people. That is such a cool way to sign your thing. If you're that's so cool. I like that. What did the he hates us. I don't know what he called us anymore already. That's Mateo, by the way. Yeah, all right.
Valdivianites. My name is Franklin. Franklin Oliver Ivan Least. As you may have surmised, I have hacked the email account of your CEO, David Most. David, if you're reading this, I just wanted to say, I forgive you.
Oh.
Yes, you've done a lot of damaging things, things that hurt me personally, and things that have harmed your employees. Your actions have broken our trust, and that trust may never be repaired. But I also know you were never intentionally malicious. You were under enormous pressure to do what you thought was best to ensure the prosperity of this company.
Okay.
To stop anyone from standing in the way of its success. But now it's time to recognize that the person standing in the way of Valdivian's success is you. You've made mistakes, that's true. But you're still our leader. And now there's thousands of wonderful, hard-working people who are looking for you to set an example one last time. Show them why I was proud to call you my partner.
Aww. Yeah, I don't know what Dishy said. We're gonna get rid of him soon, though.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss?
Ready to realize you, Betty.
How cool. We can finally really be together. Are we really doing this?
Let's go.
Come on, Betty. Let's wake you up.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely your bed becomes...
Hey, yo. I love that she kept the pillow headband.
Oh, wow. Is this really me now?
Betty gives you a twirl, laughing as she does.
Okay.
I feel so beautiful.
Her eyes meet yours.
You are beautiful.
And it's clear what's on her mind. She approaches you for a kiss, placing a soft hand on your arm and skimming it up to your shoulder.
Won't you kiss me, baby? We can finally sleep together. Really sleep together.
Come here.
Betty curls her arms around you, pulling you into a kiss that curls your toes and nearly knocks the wind out of you. It's not surprising given what you've known of her, but it doesn't make it any less impactful. Things escalate quickly, and when she leads you back to your bed, you...
show her a good time.
It's not every day you get the honor of being someone's first everything, particularly when they're still adjusting to their new body. But you take to your task with the gravity and enthusiasm it deserves, and Betty, for her part, matches your energy. It seems all those years as a bed really taught her a few things.
It kind of made her watch everyone else get realized before this, so...
As you lie side by side, catching your breath, Betty curls up against you, resting her head on your chest.
I knew it was better with someone you loved. I just never imagined how different it would be to be human.
What?
The sensation, the intimacy.
What?
I can't imagine what it'll be like when we've not seen each other for a little while. A little delayed gratification must heighten everything.
Like, Don't make me go a day without you.
Oh, you're so sweet. Don't worry, it won't be long. I just need to get myself set up. Get a job, a place to lay my head down, a place to absolutely blow your mind when I finally get to have you over.
She laughs, sitting up to look at you with her head propped up on one hand.
That's the sexiest way I've ever been broken up with in my life.
Thank you for everything, my love. I can't wait to show you the woman I really am.
Yeah?
Betty's gift for making others comfortable and her love of sensuality and romance leads her to boudoir photography, where she quickly excels. Betty takes a particular joy in helping her clients feel beautiful. Many of them are people who have never seen themselves in such a light, but feel empowered in front of Betty's lens.
Come back to Miss Betty.
Ironically, Betty's boudoir photography rarely takes place in the bedroom. Is she tired of reminders of her old life? Or is she simply challenging herself to look beyond the boudoir? You can be certain of this, at least. Betty is the happiest you've ever seen her, and beyond grateful. The world is just a little happier and sexier, thanks to your efforts.
Yo, made this baby come back. You can blame it all on me. I'm so glad we made the world sexier with that. Can you imagine if we made the world less sexy? That would be terrible. Betty. I love that most of my favorites seem to be like condensing around each other. Okay. Next up. No, I didn't do it right. Let's get Dishy out of my house.
How dare you stifle my being?
You're really annoying.
Away with you!
Okay. Oh yeah, Chance. I guess we could send Chance out now. Anyway, I had an order. Let's go.
Oh, hey there, you sex pot. Back again?
Come here to realize you, Bodhi.
Whoa. Hold on there, amigo. Realize?
I did. I messed up. Dishy is so hard to figure out for me.
How many badass things are you gonna do for me?
Anyway.
First, you wake me up, then you show me all these bodacious years I missed, and now I'm gonna get realized?
So the thing, I know Dishy's a boss battle. You don't have to die, I'm aware. But, so the thing with Dishy is that when I used the candy on Dishy, he did not rewind me back. In fact, I got stuck in a loop where I'm like, okay, update yourself. And it's like 1%, 1%, 1%, and wouldn't proceed. And it would just start over the next day. So I did other dialogues to try to proceed him, and I got him to hate me again. So I just gave up on him. So you're into it then?
Oh, I'm into it. Big time. Let's go. Are you ready to rock right now?
Yep. Buckle up.
Bodhi, let's get radical.
The spectral energy flows through your dataviators, and what was once merely a time capsule becomes...
Yeah! Oh, I love the Pac-Man shirt. I unironically would wear that.
Da, 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 da. Here I am, alive and in the flesh. Gotta love it, baby.
I love that he has Marty McFly's vest. It's great. Want to sing me a sexy song again? I hope so.
Oh, I'm gonna do a lot more than sing. Although I'm definitely gonna sing. You know what I didn't get to do when I was learning all that stuff about the times that came after me? Dance! I never got to dance, and there are so many good dances. Would you dance with me?
Are you finally asking me out on a date?
Finally? Wait, you wanted me to ask you out?
Well, duh.
Wow, I feel like such a doofus right now. Consider yourself asked out. Assed out times a million.
Yeah.
You are one radical human, and I'm gonna date the heck out of you.
Bodhi proved true
All
to
right.
his word. You sang and laughed and watched movies new and old, and at one point danced around in nothing but socks and white button-down shirts.
He has eyes? Yeah.
You fall asleep holding hands, talking in the brief moments before unconsciousness of all the things in this new world you wanted to see together. Just before sleep finally overtakes you, you realize that Bodhi has made you see your own time as new.
Yeah.
How radical is that?
Bodhi made sure to say a very musical goodbye to you before he left in the morning. When asked what he planned on doing, what would be his ambition for his new life, he replied only,
I actually beat arcade version of Dig Dog.
I don't know yet. Still got a lot to learn, so I guess I'll figure something out.
He bounced around doing odd jobs, and quite happily too, until he found himself working at a movie studio as a coffee delivery guy. One day, delivering an order of iced lattes to a closed set on one of the sound stages, he heard snatches of the music he recognized from his history as a time capsule. He saw frizzy perms, tight jeans with sneakers, bright leggings with leg warmers. He had delivered coffee to the set of the first season of Stranger Rings.
Of course.
He couldn't contain his excitement or
Yeah.
his emotion, and the director soon noticed the kooky coffee delivery boy in the corner who seemed to know all the references and all the mannerisms so much better than the actors, or even the writers.
Of course.
Although he of course couldn't tell the director why he knew the 80s as well as he did, he was able to label himself an enthusiast. Works for me, thought the grateful director. Bodhi was soon thereafter hired as a consultant. He goes to work grinning every single day.
So he just writes Stranger Things. All right. All right. I'm gonna put Gaia and Shadow together. So next up, I guess I can realize you now.
Holy crit! I've been thinking about you. I'd love to. Don't worry. I'd never play with your heart.
I know. That's why I want to realize you.
Holy crit! That's outstanding! I take it you have the required stat allocation?
You bet I do.
Let's
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a 20-sided die becomes...
Damn. Okay.
Holy crit! Will you look at that?
That is a sick outfit.
And on a new form. I wonder what my new movement speed is.
What do I have to roll to roll more than dice with me?
You automatically succeed that check. You have yourself a very willing creature here. Wait.
Yo.
I want to roll a couple things. A 9 and a 6. Ah. I think we can make those numbers work.
Hey,
And you do. As you would imagine, Chance is ready to go with any roleplay you might fancy.
Oh.
And the voices. Oh, the voices. Chance vowed to keep the love of G&G alive, and he went out LFG.
No, we didn't even fight the dishwasher.
Upon entering human society, he noticed something peculiar. There were children who did not know the joy of creating worlds and working out the complexities of life through play. There were adults who were stuck in their own misfortunes, but didn't have the tools of imagination to work through them.
It seems I have a quest of my own.
Yeah, no, Hedgie, we didn't even get to fight the dishwasher. Legitimately, I locked myself out of it on accident because, I tried to just fight it against Dishy like I heard so many other people do, thinking there was some kind of ending there. It didn't work. I used the candy to get it started over. It didn't start me over early enough. I had 3 dialogue options when I started over. I skipped the one that I didn't pick. I tried picking the one that seemed to do what he wanted to see if that would do something, and that was a never-ending loop. So I picked the 3rd option, and that got me nowhere, and that literally got him to hate me again. So Dishy is the only boss battle. It just didn't work. We messed up somewhere with Dishy, and it was unfixable.
Chance quickly enrolled in classes for psychology, literature, and creative writing, building up his stats with one mission in mind.
I would have to start the entire game over again to actually get Dishy at this point.
After graduating with a few certifications, he opened up his table again to those who seek adventure. Except this time, he used the game of G&G to help those who have experienced hardship process and grow from their experiences. He went on to create the largest tabletop therapy clinic in the city.
Please, sit down. This is a safe space. Now,
D&D therapy, huh?
Many entered his doors,
Critical
and
Role
all left
reference.
feeling a little lighter, a little braver, and just a bit more critical.
Ah, I get it. Bit more critical. Now, where did he go? I could see that working. I can too. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that that isn't more of a thing, actually. I don't actually see him up here. I think it has to reload or something. Oh, there he is. Chance. Die to cars? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, Maggie.
Hello, gorgeous. What should we do today? Care for a bit of close reading or a spot of tea? Or should we just inspect the sheets for a while?
Yo, ready to realize you.
So I can pick up human cases? I've always been curious about how those work. I think I'll need a name change, though. How about Nancy Drew?
I think that's taken.
I'll have to brainstorm then. Do you have the necessary evidence, though?
It's all in the case file.
Come on, Maggie, let's solve this realization riddle.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a magnifying glass becomes...
Oh my god, she's adorable!
Yes, yes, yes! Do you have manila envelopes?
Yeah.
Splendid. I would like to start making a case file immediately.
Okay. For who?
Everyone.
Maggie began her investigative career, vowing to catch criminals with ironclad evidence. However, after her 15th crooked Wall Street banker walked free with only 6 months in prison and a 6-year trial, Maggie found there was an insurmountable gulf between guilt and justice.
Damn them.
After only a brief period of despondence, Maggie realized she could create her own justice in the form of stories.
Why is she so creative with her wording? I don't know.
She turned the great looking glass of her intellect towards the creation of a new genre of fiction.
I agree.
Magnified detective romance.
My stories involve a very close look at the intricacies of investigative lovemaking.
What? Can you give me an example of this type of romance?
Well, I wrote my first one about you.
Hey,
You
yo.
showed me how possible investigative lovemaking is.
All right.
The magnifying glass shivered with ecstatic anticipation as the warm hand clasped firmly around her.
Okay.
Is this your first case? Her lover asked. Yes, she breathed. Don't worry, her lover said. Let Lady Justice take care of everything. Convex to concave, their beings touched on all the facts of the case, leaving no stone uncaressed. It goes on from there.
That was spicy.
Oh, I'll have to send you a signed copy of the manuscripts after I'm done with my latest book tour.
Maggie's new career was incredibly successful, though she kept a modest lifestyle. But the proceeds of her work always went towards fostering the next generation of investigators.
You really love Undertale, Hedgie. It's just been a lot of Undertale from you.
can't believe it. It actually worked. He wants to reconcile. And none of it ever would have been possible without you. Even though you've been a real pain in my ass, I still couldn't have done this alone. So thank you.
How was I a pain in your ass? I had a blast.
I'm sure you did. Objects can be very interesting to speak with, I've found.
Did you fall in love with
My
any?
heart is set on David alone. But there was Quentin, of course.
Who's Quentin?
Oh, Quentin, the quaternary diode array liquid chromatography system? You probably haven't met him. That said, there shouldn't be any issues with going outside your house now. David and I might even stop by the old homestead to see you.
That'd be great. Oh, should I plan for that?
I think so too. But I won't stop you from continuing to have fun in there. Come on out when you're ready, partner.
Oh.
Valdivianites, David Most here, but
Okay.
you can call me Dave. Having carefully considered my options, I've decided to step down from my role as CEO of Valdivian, a role I've cherished more than anything in the world.
Okay.
And as my final action as your chief executive, I have dissolved the partnership between our company and the Department of Overseas Violence. And apparently all the surveillance records mysteriously vanished from our servers, along with the location of the missing glasses.
Okay.
Looks like that pesky hacker struck again. After reading Franklin's email, I had a realization. It's absolutely true that someone has been stubbornly destroying the lives of everyone he cares about. But that someone isn't our blameless teammate who stole the prototype. I know that with new leadership, this great company will have the opportunity to flourish again. And as a fan and stockholder, I'm excited to see what happens next. And to Franklin. I know you may never forgive me, but if you'd ever give me the opportunity to try, meet me at the rental where our journey first began. I'll be there waiting. Dave.
Okay. Almost done. I believe we have 5 left and exactly a full day's worth. So that means we have to open our day next day with nobody. But
Welcome back, my angel! My trout!
ready to realize you.
What? Go what? Seriously? I can run to have legs?
Yes, legs.
I'm so actually, that'd be wicked! Can my human body have wings? Can I be a wingaling human? Can you do that?
I'm afraid not, but I'll do my best to keep that feeling intact. Spin for us, Gaia.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a globe becomes...
Alright!
Whoa. Whoa! Check me out! I'm just a little guy! A little guy who fits comfortably on economy airliner seats! Where should I fly to first? Where should I visit? I can't decide!
Gaia spins around, but quickly becomes dizzy. She teeters back and forth with swirls in her eyes.
Whoa! If I do that again, I'm gonna lose me lunch. I'll have lunch to lose. There's so many human things I get
I hate
to
her
do.
as a... wait. You hate Maggie as a character? I love Maggie! She's one of my favorites! The character who's an Undertale reference is Bathsheba. She's the one who turns into Sans if you do something right. Like maybe a little kiss?
I would absolutely...
Maybe...
You're some sweet. Okay, first things first. Gotta get myself a ticket, gotta get myself a passport.
No, she does the fire eye thing that Sans does.
There's no time to lose. I gotta get on the first bus I can find and just go. Where I end up, nobody knows.
Okay. Please write down my number in case you need it.
Gaia salutes you. She scampers upstairs and frantically begins packing. Her first few months as a human are fraught with problems. Airport security doesn't take "I used to be a piece of furniture" as an excuse. She ends up detained more than once. However, within the year, Gaia begins her globe-trotting journey.
Yeah, that's what I said, the eye thing.
She always travels light, but never forgets to bring her scrapbook, which contains hundreds of pages of photos, postcards, restaurant menus, tickets, and anything else she can catalog. Whenever you plan a trip, Gaia is the first one you call. She always knows the best spots. Whenever you disembark at the airport, she's always waiting for you at the baggage claim, even if you didn't tell her you'd be traveling.
5 realized datables? This is like actually wild to keep in my noggin. I'll say this. You can keep going for completion's sake, but at this point, if you want to leave the house now, you're gonna get a great resolution.
I'm in it to win it. Let's keep realizing.
To the end game!
Yeah! Alright, Shadow.
Hey, you.
Hey,
Did you
you.
sleep well?
Skips, I'm ready to realize you.
I can walk into the light? For real?
Yeah.
Let there be shadow.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a shadow becomes...
Yo! He's high. I love it.
I feel so warm.
And he has his old face on his shirt.
Skips looks up at the sun for the first time, stretching his now human hand towards it in wonder.
It's so beautiful.
Not as beautiful as yours.
You're so beautiful. You're even more astonishing in the daylight. Can I try something?
Skips takes your hand, closes his eyes, and takes in your energy, letting it flow through his being.
It's pretty good in the light, being here with you.
Yo.
The interplay between light and shadow. I can't look away.
Skip stands transfixed, his pupils dilating in and out as he looks around at everything in the house.
What if I...
He takes the nearest lamp and turns it on and off and on.
Fascinating.
He does this for hours.
You do you.
Oh, the contrast between the volumes. These shapes which transfix me. I know what I need to do now.
With resolve in his eyes, Skips stares straight into your soul. Lights dance between his irises.
I will become Lord of Shadows.
By joining the local theater troupe as a lighting operator.
Of course he does.
Spotlight on.
The shadows just... Okay. I love him. Bye, Skips. We didn't even have a moment. That makes me sad, but alright. Everyone else is in my phone. And then Dorian. So we got...
You've reached Reggie Virus. How can Reggie Repair help you on this fine day?
Ready to realize you, Reggie.
Really? You gonna bring me to life? You sure that's a good idea?
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
But do you even have the stats?
You know I've got the stats.
Here we go. I hope/don't hope this works.
I mean, the concept, people already are bell about
The
rejection
spectral
out
energy
there.
flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely the manifestation of rejection itself becomes...
Fabulous?
Reggie looks at his hands, waggling his fingers before looking down at his legs and giving each a good shake.
Oh, baby, I got appendages now. Hating I'm gonna do. The world doesn't know what's coming for it.
First, maybe a little hanky-panky.
Reggie lets out a belly laugh that is both attractive and hurtful.
No way I'm gonna do it.
Should have figured.
He raises an eyebrow, shooting you a smirk.
Just kidding. Couldn't help but give one last rejection.
Now let's blast off and work off all this friction between us.
Reggie's constant talk of hate and negativity might have had you concerned about how a romp with him would go down. But you needn't have worried. There's a fine line between love and hate, and you and Reggie dance back and forth over it all night long. Does he love you? Does he hate you? You don't care as long as he keeps touching you like that.
Okay.
Reggie somehow manages to make you feel both disrespected and cherished all at once. He's a proper tease, dangling your release just out of reach until you find yourself going a bit mad, and then pushing you over the edge until the only word you can manage to speak is his name. When it's all over, he leaves you there in the bed without so much as a goodbye, only a rude little tussle of your hair. He sneaks off before the sun rises, smugly muttering something to himself about all the best hate is done in the dark. Reggie burst forth into society with one aim on his mind.
Hate, give me all the hate, baby.
He went looking and found hate immediately. He signed up for all the nearest hate groups, looked into hate crimes, and found that there was even a hate rally going on.
Oh no.
As he arrived, one thing became immediately apparent.
What the hell? This shit's lame as fuck.
Yeah!
While Reggie liked to style himself as a hater, it was clear that the real-world practice of hate was a much crueler, distasteful thing.
I'm more of a mischief maker, a lovable scamp. This is just boring.
So, with his trademark style and flair, Reggie organized his own group, Haters Gonna Bait. Armed with banana peels, slingshots, and handshake buzzers, Reggie's army of tricksters descended upon any rally they found to give those in attendance a bevy of annoying nuisances. Their stated goal to turn the hate down a notch has successfully caused a great number of groups to declare that the stains on their pants aren't worth the trouble anymore and disband. Of course, any time that happened, Reggie arrived seemingly out of thin air to give the perfect rejoinder.
Later, haters.
All right. So he just ruthlessly bullies internet racists. All right. Cool. Good for him. Good way to be.
Oh, I was hoping you'd come by. I want to show you something.
What is it?
Look.
Phoenicia holds up a sweet little painting.
Aww.
The brushstrokes are a bit shaky, but the likeness is wonderfully clear.
My very first thing. Just for me.
Aw, a painting.
That's right. You're looking at the next Bob Floss. I started taking lessons with art, and it's been incredible. I feel so free. I didn't even record the process.
I'm proud of you. It's too bad. I would have loved a copy.
Well, that's good. Because I was actually about to say, I want you to have it. Art says that all artists create from a perspective of certain emotions, that their inspiration comes from those emotions, and that it's different for everyone. I've been thinking a lot about what you said, and trying to find things that would make me happy, instead of just focusing on making other people happy. I wanted my art to come from that happiness, joy, love. And when I thought about it, I thought of you.
Aw. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Well, it was inspired by something beautiful.
I talked her into taking care of herself more. And
thanks for being my muse.
It's a thing.
And for not giving up on me.
You'll have to go back and watch the VOD, Hedgie. All right. Guess we have to put her back a day, which means...
I saw it happen.
What?
Keith, my old mate.
Can't believe that happened.
Goes to show that sometimes friends aren't what you believe them to be. I'll have to think about this. I have to be more solid. More foundationally secure in who I attach myself to. You don't have any wayward plans, do you?
I love you, Dorian. I would never break that.
Thank you.
You know, that makes sense that he'd want to talk about that. All right, Dorian.
My darling, you come to me.
Actually, what do you think about being realized?
I'm not opposed to it. You have the requirements, I presume.
Yep.
Knock, knock, Dorian. Here comes a whole new form.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a door becomes...
All right.
At long last, I stand as a human.
How do you feel?
A bit wet. Squidgy. There's something I've been looking forward to trying for a very long time.
Okay.
From out of his pocket, Dorian pulls a jump rope. How that got in there is a miracle of Dateviator technology. Dorian gives the jump rope a firm squeeze, then proceeds to hop in place for around 30 seconds.
Okay.
He stops and looks around.
Well, that was quite fun.
Okay.
I think I'm done here.
What about consummating our relationship?
Absolutely it does.
I
thought you'd never ask.
Wait, what button?
I like to keep it professional. If you say so. I'm all yours.
Dorian may insist he keeps things professional, but he takes to lovemaking with a shocking passion. Gone is the immovable stone-faced door who once guarded the rooms of your house.
Yo,
There's only a warm and
thank you for the
generous lover
sub.
left in its stead.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But so
Dorian is attentive and courteous, putting his considerable strength into ensuring your every desire is fulfilled. When he departs the next morning, there's an echo of his old self in the stoic expression he wears. But when he kisses your forehead, he's just as gentle and sweet as he'd been the night before.
Wait, tier 3? Oh my god! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But
Dorian places his hands on the front door frame as he looks back into your house one last time.
Stay strong.
He turns to go.
Wait.
Hey?
What are you going to do?
There's only one path for me. When you're ready, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. And
Hey, baby. What you need?
ready to realize you, Phoenicia.
Wait, for real, for real?
Yep.
Phoenicia, life's ringing and it's for you.
Don't go, Dorian. We've already lost Betty. Yeah.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a cell phone becomes...
Oh, that's a cute outfit.
Hey! Ooh, I look great! Ooh, did you get a pic when I got all transformed? Gotta post it.
I was more interested in you.
Oh, you're right, you're right. It's just a reflex, and one
All
that I
right.
don't need to follow anymore.
Phoenicia attempts to log into Placebook.
Damn. Thought so. I can't even access my account since humans can't use Placebook, which means I'd have to build myself back up from nothing.
We let her go. She became a boudoir photographer.
Which is really a blessing, because now I don't have to care.
Phoenicia throws her hands up in joy.
Woo! Wow! What a relief.
I know a way you can get even more relief.
Oh, I've got a few ideas.
As an influencer, Phoenicia knew all the right ways to do everything,
All
having
right.
made all the tips and tricks videos herself. But with her eyes off the feed, she is able to feel everything a lot more than she expected, reacting in real time to the dance you two were doing. Quickly, she
Yellow.
improvises, moving with you, moving against you, trying out new things, failing at some, and laughing all the while.
Oh, yes!
Her radiant smile
All right.
beamed even brighter as she experienced her first real-life like. Phoenicia left the house looking for anything without a screen, and quickly found her hidden talent and passion for painting. She took courses in technique and design, and made many a fine canvas. But simply painting one subject at a time to have her work fill the gallery for snobby people, Phoenicia didn't feel like she was having much of an impact.
It's like art for art's sake. Not my style. I want to help as many people as I can with these pastels.
That's when it appeared. The largest canvas she had ever seen. The side of a 20-story building downtown.
Graffiti artist?
She set to work on it. No permits, just her infectious smile and the confidence of a great painter. When she was finished, her art was an inspiration to hundreds of passers-by every day. And all without the use of a screen, followers, or trackers. It had the most likes of anything she had ever made on Facebook.
All right. All that's left is, I believe that leaves us with just Skylar. $99 and Dishy, but Skylar and Dishy. Huh. Oh, the Sassy Chap. No, I don't have time to do Sassy Chap. How did I forget the Sassy Chap? I have, no, no. Sassy Chap guide. I don't have time, though. I don't want to do another day. Okay, hold on. Do you guys care if I just skip through the Sassy Chap one? It's mostly a joke. Not really.
I had a feeling you'd be. Have I ever? You've and you're but enough. Would you like to play our little developer dating game?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, we have an.
Okay.
You've been all up in their business. Do you want to know the general rules?
No, let's do it.
Splendid. First, welcome Samuel.
Samuel.
I see what. Tell them. What? Ask.
Samuel likes high octane trading card games.
But would you like to date another dev?
It's probably just broken. I'm sorry, Hedgie. I saw though.
Next, hey, it's Suhai.
Suhai.
Dasha flexes, her muscles bulging spectacularly. You get the impression she could crush you with her pinky. Abel removes his hat from his head, bringing it to his chest. Dunk strikes this. Friar Errol doesn't bother flexing like the others.
Yes, she's written some true.
The moment you only she.
I'm sorry. I will play through this all off my
forward,
own. I promise. Game.
Dunk.
Ow, Sue.
I will, like, for real. I will actually do this on my own after, like, tomorrow or something.
She loves. Would you like to date another dev?
Yes.
I've come up with a next.
There's like 30 of them. Maybe I'll just ignore them. You know, we can just drop it. I think, actually, I think that'd be better. Chain. We should have done this forever. You hit an image of Goku in a bug report.
Jane loves you. Would you like to date another dev?
No.
Huzzah! The main menu of me.
I want to go home.
Very well.
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
You said there was new
right
features?
This way.
And I need some extra help.
You sure have. How can we make this more enjoyable?
Can I go to bed anytime I want?
Good choice. Any other in-game things?
Having so much fun trouble finding these last datables.
Understandable. Let's... Okay. Whoops, that's it. Maybe. Bye.
Okay. Well... that is all we can do, though. I guess we'll get out of the house. Skylar.
Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Realize you.
Did you realize everyone? Are your specs enough?
I'm ready.
Sorry, but without... Otherwise, it's basically game over.
Datables anymore, there's too many of them.
Oh, all right. Well...
The spectral energy flows through and around your date viators, and what was once the date viators themselves becomes...
I want to get an ending.
Skylar is transformed, realized that she's not as
Ooh, whoa, ooh. I am feeling mixed about this. On the one hand, alive and human, so yay. But...
Skylar grasps her own glasses in her hands.
I'm useless now.
Oh. You can make, useless isn't bad. I'm useless too. You can make more date viators, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm not an inventor. I'm just
Franklin's playing still. We can ask him.
We'll have to see how it goes on the outside.
There's nothing quick about your time with Skylar.
Yeah.
She takes her time with you, savoring every touch, every breath, every sensation. But though she leaves you breathless and satisfied, your eyes, they seem to truly enthrall her. In the moments that you're not enraptured by her touch, you notice just how locked onto your gaze she is.
I can't look away.
But even still, Skylar is Skylar. Despite her fascination with your eyes, she leaves no part of you neglected. She wasn't kidding when she said she loves love. And she is absolutely incredible at making it.
Before I go, let me just stick one last portrait on the bulletin board.
All right. And Skylar. And the last two spots, you got Dishy and you got the sassy chap. And I guess technically one of them is supposed to go there, theoretically, probably. But
there's nothing left to do. Oh, you wish to speak with me? To date me?
Yes, I love your voice.
My name is J.B. Blanc. I'm an actor, living in California.
Oh.
I've done on-camera work, voiceover, and voice-directed quite a few of your favorite games, perhaps. I was hired for this job based on my audition. When I auditioned, the game was called Project Miranda, and I had no idea what I was in for. Now I very much know the scope of this game, and have somehow spoken all 5,000 narrator lines aloud.
That's cool.
I'm not particularly interested in dating. I'm kind of single by choice.
Okay.
Finding love in Los Angeles is not recommended. This fucking city is nuts. And you're fucking nuts for playing this game. I won't date you.
Aw, man.
Well, I might not date, but I could describe what that would be like.
Yay!
Would you like that?
Yes, gimme.
Tell me, how would you like those sweet nothings served?
He did not. It's a different guy, apparently. I hope you're ready to go. I'd just like to get to know you. Oh my god, you actually get, Alright.
Oh, I am. We retire to your bedroom. All thoughts of leaving the house a million miles away now. There's only you and I, and hours upon hours of love to make. What do I look like? Do I even have a body? Do you? Such questions are unimportant. All you know is you've never felt so good, so fulfilled. I anticipate your every need and leave you satisfied on a level you've never experienced.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went down.
Of course it is. When the dawn comes, both of us are devastated that we have to part. But we both know it's for the best. We vow that this won't be our last time, and that we'll never let the sun set on our love.
Of course. That's beautiful.
As are you, darling. As I watch you enter back into the overworld, it feels as though my heart may shatter. But I remind myself how lucky I was to have had you at all, even for just an evening.
All right.
There's nothing left to do. Though it can be nice to stand in a quiet, lonely place for a time. Do you stay and stand more? Or do you leave?
Leave.
Without a second glance, you open the door and leave this tiny, tiny overworld.
All right, and... helicopter. I feel like there's going to be a ton more dialogue left.
There he is, billionaire David Most. You've seen so many photos of him, but no photograph has ever accurately captured the experience of standing in his presence.
You know, I didn't expect him to look like that.
He's short, although he still manages to feel like he's taking up more space than he deserves. But where he's usually looking rather unapproachable in the pictures you've seen of him, today he looks downright cuddly.
You've done it! You brought me and Franklin together.
A tall, thin redhead steps forward, taking David's hand in his. There is a very tired air about him, but he has a smile just like David's now.
It's me. I'm Tinfoil Hat. I look like this. Aren't I cool?
I honestly thought David Most was going to be a black guy, if I'm being honest, just with the way his voice was. I'll just... Like, I wasn't expecting him to be like that. I was expecting him to be like a Clark Joe, like a Duncan Clark kind of character. I don't know why. But yeah, no, he's kind of cute.
We love each other very much, and we're just so grateful for your help.
I told him. What was the first thing I said?
He said, I made the damn things because I missed you so.
Was that a cancelable thing to say? I didn't mean it in any way, like, offensive. That was what I was expecting. Is that a problem? Okay, I guess I'll go back and delete it from the VOD. My bad. I really did not mean that in an offensive way at all.
Well, I did miss you so.
I didn't realize how much I missed you.
But now we're together.
So together. And so back in love.
So in love with you, David Most.
I will kiss you now.
Oh, please do.
Glad you two are doing... Let me join in.
Climb right in.
Come here, you.
You accept their invitation with enthusiasm, and things rapidly devolve. It's messy, awkward, and oddly sweet. You're not sure how much time has passed in this rich nerd orgy. It seems to stretch on forever somehow. But by the time you're done, the outside world appears the same.
Group kiss.
Has it been 24 hours? You truly can't tell.
Yep, on the front line.
Can we get ice cream?
Ooh, we have to tell her about our plans.
Oh, about that.
Yeah.
The second thing I said to David, what was the second thing?
The second thing was that you deserve something special for all your help.
And it was to make you partner.
Yo!
When I found it was you who had the Dateviators, I was astonished by your customer service skill.
It was like he was the customer and you were servicing him the whole time.
There's one thing that Valdivian will always need to stay in business.
Customers.
And we need someone who has the amazing powers of speech, empathy, and all the rest.
The human quality.
Okay.
Choosing the right thing to say at the right time.
Here. Choosing from potential options, there's no one better. Basketball's my second favorite sport.
Will you join us?
As Vice President of Human Experience?
Can't wait for the next adventure.
Excellent.
We'll have the lawyers do the rest.
Hopefully not eat all the ice cream.
Oh, it looks like you have more visitors. We'll get out of the way.
Okay.
Bright and early tomorrow, Valdivianite.
All right, we got a promotion.
Hey!
Oh, she's adorable.
Years of friendship, ambiguous flirting, and wondering what it would be like to see Sam in person. And now here she is, just casually showing up at your doorstep.
They showed your house on the news, you know, because of all the helicopters and shit, and I guess I just thought if strangers can pop up at your place, I mean, it's less weird if I do it, right?
She's rambling.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's getting weird. I really want to kiss you. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You kiss, and it's everything you ever hoped for, and more. Sam's lips are soft, and she tastes like sweet mint.
Probably should, but she can find out later. We haven't actually started dating yet.
Oh, wow. Did your little lover objects teach you to kiss like that?
Not sure if there's a right answer to that question.
The answer is actually, it was my love for you, Sam, that made my kiss so righteous and hot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I'm actually kind of a traditionalist, so let's do this again sometime, but without the helicopters or me inviting myself over. Invite me out for a real date, okay? See you on Discord, cutie.
Your former boss,
right.
Tom, is here. The person you wish to see the least, ranking just behind David most, and your high school bully. But you can't even think about all that now.
All right.
Because your brain is still trying to process how this dreamy hunk could possibly be your dorky manager.
I was expecting him to look like Mikey Transaction, so perfect.
Hey, champ.
He waves at you in a way that is hopelessly
Improvement.
corny, but also manages to show off his...
You did your best, and I love that.
He gets down on one knee, taking your hand in his. It's hard not to notice just how much his massive, strong hand dwarfs yours in this moment.
Will you be my little champ? Forever and always?
Forever and ever.
Oh, wow! Tom, you're really moving up in the world.
He rises to his feet. Sweep.
Love has come for old Tom.
Yeah.
I'll be on my way. Look out, world! Here comes Tom and his champ.
I'm just dating my entire workplace plus like 100 people.
You've never really met a robot until now, but there can be no doubt that that's just what the silver metallic figure standing before you must be. They're dressed strangely, as though the concept of human fashion hasn't quite landed with them, and their wide silver eyes seem to stare into the depths of your soul. This must be Val. Something in you just knows.
Hello, human.
Of course. Val, you're alive! So that self-realization worked for you, huh?
Indeed it did. You treated me very well. It did not go unnoticed.
Just wanted to fall in love with you.
Perhaps you have opened a path toward this. After I have self-realized, I found that I am contained in a prison of flesh, and my time on this world is as limited as yours.
Okay.
However, I can now eat, and I don't have to work at Valdivian anymore. Eating rules. Valdivian sucks. If you ever wish to eat with me one day, please don't hesitate to reach out. I believe you might call something like that a date. Perhaps you are familiar with this concept.
Yeah. Always loved you more than any of the others.
It is not a competition. From my queries, I have found there is more than enough love to go around. I will be walking through various food halls for the next 20 to 25 years.
Eat well, Val.
Yum, yum.
And so you leave your home for the
All
first
right.
time in what feels like weeks. Though the world can be frightening, your new friends and lovers are there to welcome you with open arms. Valdivian was quietly taken over by Franklin Least. Franklin's tenure at
All right.
Valdivian sees him as a figurehead for good deeds and great business the world over. It's genuinely incredible how much good Valdivian does for the world out of David Most's hands. Abel is a regular fixture at the farmer's market, giving his homegrown vegetables away to those in need. You're not entirely sure how he supports himself, but whenever you ask, Abel just tells you a man's entitled to his secrets. Abel's veggies regularly find their way to your kitchen, hand-delivered by the man himself, with a smile and a warm hug. Erin continued her storied career as an auctioneer, with her uninterrupted chattering bringing the highest prices no matter what was being sold, which also increases the value of your own time together, as she breathlessly recites the reasons she loves you. Amir never stopped attending
Okay.
the award ceremonies, as it always gave him a chance to show off his fabulous gowns.
That outfit.
Eventually, a special category, most times nominated without a win, was created, especially for him. Unfortunately, he did manage to lose that as well. Amir's only consolation is the visits he makes to your house. He has never stopped loving you, and being loved by you is better than any award. Almost. Now and again, Arma would invite you for a night at her remote lookout tower to get away from it all and enjoy the peace and quiet.
Okay, hold on. I have to text my work and tell them I'm gonna be a few minutes late. What? Hold on. And
When you visit her, the glint of the medals she's won fighting blazes all across the country can be a little blinding. To Arma, though, the real prize is the safeguarding of her beautiful surroundings. Although the noises that the two of you make together during nights spent in the lookout towers can be heard for miles. Eventually, Barry could not bear the tide of demand for his own bespoke line of beauty products. Unfortunately, he remained too candid to satisfy the marketing department. One customer he was able to satisfy was you. He confessed frequently that he designed all of his best products only for your skin type. Bathsheba's reign as Queen of Renaissance days is so successful she inspires a few copycat chains to open up in town, but each of them fold immediately. Crowds just can't get enough of the Renaissance days Queen Bathsheba. Bathsheba is always sure to save a seat for you in the crowd. Only when she comes to visit you does she finally drop the Queen act, reminding you of just how much she adores you. Bo's physical exuberance soon proved overwhelming for children aged 6 to 10. Fortunately, on one of her long parkour-style runs through the woods around the camp, she discovered what would quickly become her new passion, a natural skills survival camp called Wild Ones.
I'm glitching out really bad.
She learned to start a fire, build a shelter, hunt, and forage food. She naturally shared all of this with her own young campers. Bo goes on retreats with the Wild Ones at least 3 times a year, and she always makes a point to reserve a spot for you. When you go, she packs her extra-large tent. Benoit's advocacy catapults them into true superstar status, culminating in a merch line that consists of t-shirts, plushes, lube, and naturally, they send you a sex toy plushie for your bed, reminding you to keep it safely unsafe and never forget your fur. Betty's near instinctual ability to help people comfortably and safely find their sexy side soon leads her to Hollywood, where she takes up a second career as an intimacy coordinator. You're excited to see her name in the credits of some high-profile releases, including an award-winning adaptation of a beloved fantasy novel.
So she worked for Game of Thrones.
But even booked and busy, Betty always makes time. The Tipsy Tumbler became famous for Bring Your Own Ingredient Nights, where local patrons can bring whatever food and drinks they like to try to stump the master mixologist. Beverly has never failed. Although the ones she's made for you after the bar has closed up remain yours and her little secret.
I will say I'm sorry for skipping through these.
Bobby is Employee of the Month for the 3rd time in a row. They try to rationalize this as them finally being good at crime, but both of you know better. Bobby comes by to see you often, relieved to be away from their adoring public. It's just so hard to be popular, you know? Sometimes it takes them a little while to drop the 20s affectation their work requires, but they deeply appreciate the safety to be themselves with you. Bodhi's consulting work has made him a regular fixture on the awards circuit, including the Emmas. He normally makes a splash on the fashion pages for his daring and colorful ensembles.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to skip all of this from here. I don't have time. I have to go. I'm running late, and I feel like I probably can't afford to claim to be later than maybe 5-10 minutes that I'm already going to be late if I left right now. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Sadly, if you want to see the ending of all the characters, you're probably gonna have to watch it on YouTube, and I'm probably also gonna have to. I will probably go through and watch it all off stream. I am so sorry. I thought that this game would be done in like 20 minutes, and it took me like 2 hours still. And yeah. So anyway, we're gonna end. I'm not gonna even raid or anything. Uh thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you guys loved Date Everything. I know I did. Um but yeah, you know how it goes. Check out the Discord, check out our socials, check out the merch store, all that stuff, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Yeah, it is so bad. It's such a shame we had to speed run this part. But thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you guys again real soon. Bye, everybody.